Like the vid, guys. Like the vid. Like the vid. Like the vid. Like the vid, guys. But firstly, I want to wish everybody happy New Year, whatever you guys are, whatever city region you guys are. I want to wish you guys happy New Year 2024 is here, guys. I hope you had a wonderful 2023. It's a new year now in 2024. Please, everybody, stay safe. Enjoy yourself. Please stay safe. Stay blessed. Don't party too much. Just enjoy yourself. Enjoy your holiday. Enjoy everything. Whatever you are, enjoy everything. Like the damn video, guys. Like the guys, gonna be a quick show, just to give you guys a beautiful New Year stuff about football and get the heck out of here, guys. I know you guys might not be able to have the time to join, but wherever want to join, just have your chance to join. Like the video, subscribe, smash the like button, guys. Like the video, my people. Football doesn't stop. It's a beautiful new year. Football doesn't stop, guys. Smash the like button, guys. Smash that like button. Like the video, guys. Like the video. Smash the like button, guys. Smash the like button. Like that video, guys. Like the video. Subscribe, my people. Subscribe, my people. Like that video, guys. Like the video. Subscribe, smash the like button. Get the likes up, guys. Get the likes up. Yeah. My people, let's go. Quick show to my people, man. Yeah, happy new year, happy new year, happy new year. Yes, happy new year, everybody. Happy new year, 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 guys. Happy new year, everybody. 2024, here we come. Happy new year, everybody. Happy new year, my people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, whatever you guys are. Please enjoy your day, enjoy your moment, enjoy your holiday, guys. Happy new year, guys. Happy new year, happy beautiful new year to you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying your day. Please enjoy your day, guys. It's a beautiful new year. So, guys, whatever you guys are, Holland, Texas, Austin, New York, anywhere you guys are in the world, please enjoy your beautiful new year, guys. 2024. Year will come, guys. 2024 year will come. I hope this year is gonna bring more success, more joy, more happiness, more everything to everybody. From the Blue Studio, I say happy new year to everybody. Please, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Please enjoy your day, enjoy your new year. Please celebrate a new year. And we should thank God also for a beautiful 2023 as we look forward to new 2024, man. So please enjoy your moment, enjoy your day. Please enjoy your day. It's a beautiful new year. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year, happy New Year. Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year, everybody, man. Happy New Year. Yep, happy new year, my people. Happy new year. I hope you guys are wonderful. Please enjoy your day, guys. Happy new year. Yeah, happy New Year, my people. Happy New Year, happy New Year, happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year. So, guys, wishing you guys happy New Year. Just giving you beautiful football talk to round up the new year and to get into the beautiful new year. So, guys, let's quickly talk about football. We're gonna talk about the Arsenal loss today, and we're also gonna talk about the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Sure, everybody, happy New Year. We're gonna talk about the Arsenal loss today. And we're gonna also talk about the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Yes, happy New Year, 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 Chelsea Dawn. Happy New Year, brother. Happy New Year to you, brother. Bro, you can only join the show too, man. The link is in the description. You can join the show and have your say. Happy New Year, brother. Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. So I want to talk about Arsenal and the Super Eagles of Nigeria in terms of the squad list, and in terms of the squad list and what you guys think about the squad list, because that is important to talk about the squad list. What is important to talk about in terms of the squad list? What do we think about the squad list? Do we think it is a really good squad, or does something needs to be improved in terms of that? And what is our chances of winning in African Cup of Nations? It's very, very important to know our. Yeah, Arsenal, Boma FC, relax. What was our chances in terms of
Here's up, brother. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, brother.
It's Chelsea down, isn't it?
Yeah, firstly, I want to talk about Arsenal because last season in this show I said it that last season was their year in terms of them winning the league, and I said it, you cannot be 8 points clear of Manchester City and you break it up or you bottle it in terms of you bottle the league around April. That doesn't make any sense. When you bottle the league, it doesn't make any, because we know who City is. City can go 70 match unbeaten, 20 match unbeaten. You can't stop them. But they've been there before. And when
100%.
you have that lead, that kind of lead, you have to take your chances in terms of that lead. And I said last season, Arsenal had their chances last season, they bottled it. This season, there is no way they're gonna win the league because there's gonna be more competition, more people is gonna be involved in terms of the way opposition is gonna set up. And this season is gonna be more difficult than last season. And I said it, City has a game in hand. If they win that game in hand, they go 2 points or 3 points above Arsenal. And Man City, when Man City go top of you around the second half of the
100%.
season.
I think with Arsenal, right, with all these Twitter spaces and these YouTube clowns, they're clowns of the earth. Yeah, best club in the world, they say. Saka's better than Messi. Martinelli's the next Ronaldinho. Jesus is the next fat Ronaldo. These lot of clowns. Arsenal are a bunch of clowns. And you know what? West Ham and Fulham kept Arsenal, North London tidy. Because we're the biggest club. We're the biggest Chelsea football club in London. We are blue. Yeah? And Arsenal, same old Arsenal. They don't win nothing. I asked them questions today, yeah, Blue Studio. I asked them one question. What does Arsenal win? What did they win since Thierry Henry and Arsenal Wenger at the time? They even couldn't say nothing. They're fourth in the Premier League, 1 point away from Tottenham. They're just another Tottenham, another Spuds. Don't win nothing. Don't win. And then I asked them, oh, but they're happy, yeah, to win a charity show. I said, I didn't know you was a charity FC club. I said, if you want charity, we could give you some money from Chelsea Football Club if you want to buy more successful players if you want to help you out. We all know Blue Cloud, yeah. We all know, yeah. When Chelsea players go to Arsenal, they all retire there. Kai Havertz, Jorginho, yeah, they've gone to Arsenal to retire. They're not going to win nothing. They're just not good enough. They're the ban of the club every single year. And for a minute, yeah, we could ban. We can't say nothing. They say we can't say no because we're 10th in the league. But we might win a Caribbean Cup this season, yeah, or an FA Cup. We could try to do a double. We could get 2 cups. And Arsenal get knocked out of the Champions League and the FA Cup. Exactly what they want. What, if they're the second or third or fourth place, their trophy coming in? Because the fourth place ain't really a trophy, innit? We know as Chelsea fans, we don't celebrate the Mickey Mouse's Cup, FA Cup. We know we're top dogs that celebrate big things. And for a minute, we're shambles. But when we get back to our best and start, and we always say, Tottenham probably could even win something before Arsenal. We could win more cups before Arsenal. And if we do, all the Arsenal crowds going to start hating us. They're laughing at us now, but once our team gels and actually get good, might take a year or two, and we end up winning Premier League, Champions League, they're going to hate us. While they're still like trying to win a Premier League or try to win a Champions League. They're just not good enough, bro. They're not good enough. And my New Year's Day, when I watched the Fulham game, Cottage, yeah, William, no, I like done the Arsenal scum. I was laughing. It's the same old Arsenal, bro. Same old Arsenal.
Yeah.
Arsenal Football Club.
Yeah. I also think that what do you think Arsenal get it wrong? Do you think it was last season or do you think it was this season? Because last season they couldn't win the league because like I said, City are City. We all know who City is when it comes to winning league. But this season, where do you think they get it wrong? Is it from the selection of the players, the manager, or the player? What do you think they get it wrong this season?
See, with Man City, yeah, we know Man City could win the Premier League, yeah. I know that's the truth. I want Man City to win it more than Liverpool and Arsenal, right? But I don't want Man City winning it. I want us to be up there. This is Chelsea Football Club. We should be going to win that Premier League. We spent 1 billion worth of money. Yeah, we should be going up there and winning that Premier League. And we can't even do that. So if it comes to Man City, we know Man City this season. Man City ain't really been good enough. Yeah, they're not. They've been poor, but they're not even only 2 points, and they've got game in hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Liverpool and Arsenal placing themselves, they're the title challengers for this season against Man City. No, they're not. The 100% I could say is Aston Villa. Because in Right Emery, what he's doing for Aston Villa, if he gets 2 more players in January, what he wants, there could be title challengers to win the Premier League this season because they've got real quality players. DRB, Paro Torres, Douglas Carlos. Martin, they've got a good
But the
team.
problem with Villa is Villa hasn't shown enough to say okay they can win the Premier League that year. I know Unai Emery is a winner. I know he's won an European trophy, but I'm still a little bit skeptical when it comes to the Premier League title with Villa because they haven't done it. Like they haven't shown on enough to say okay these people can win it. It's like I don't want to put Villa. Villa remind me of the Leicester City when Leicester City won the league. People didn't even notice them. Boom! They just went on one beautiful straight run and they won the league. This season is looking like that, but I still think because City has been there before, they have the edge. They will be able to do it because remember KDB, Haaland, and Jeremy Doku are gonna be back in January for them. So I think they're gonna have a more firepower for them in terms of the because I think only City.
I agree. I don't think when KDB, Kevin De Bruyne comes back from he's had a massive injury, I don't think he'll be the same. Because they're thinking KDB. Yeah, they're looking to bring in another midfielder in January, and he might be gone in January.
I don't think he will be gone because he's the captain of Manchester City. So I don't think he might be gone because you need a player
Yeah, I
like him
think he
to
might
win
have
the
one
league.
more season, but I don't think after Man City's been there. But if Man City goes and win it again, we fair play to them because as you know, as Chelsea Football Club, yeah, we should be up there winning it.
Yeah.
But hopefully next summer it's going to be totally different. And Pochettino needs to start thinking about getting a left back in and start playing the chemistry and start playing the formation that we promised to play. Because for a minute we look like we're a long way from Starbucks and we're just not good enough team. Jackson he scored a few goals, but then thing is Arsenal and all that are talking about 10th year, but we score more goals than our attackers and our midfield like Cole Palmer and all that will score more goals than Arsenal's forwards and Man United in total.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but what I'm gonna say, what I'm gonna say is, with regards to that, I get that, but I think we need to fix up in terms of us as a fan, as a club. But I also think in as much as I want to banter Arsenal, and I would love to banter them, they just make me laugh because we've seen this. I've seen this script before last season. We've seen this scenario before that when you're going up against a team like Manchester City, you have to be dominant because if you're not dominant enough, City will pick you apart. And Arsenal messed up a lot last season, and this season they have messed up again. Back to back London derby loss. I don't know what to say about that because that is not if you want to win the league, you don't lose a match like that because if you keep losing match like that, you're gonna get like after like you're gonna get beaten or you're gonna get dismantled. So them losing back to back London derby isn't surprising to me because they haven't shown enough to say okay they want to they have the accolade or the ability to win the league. They haven't shown enough. So that is even making me laugh because they haven't shown enough to say, okay, we want to win the league, we want to win the league, we want to win the league. They haven't shown enough. So I don't think my it's a little bit sickening for me because it makes me laugh because when you are leading 1-0 and the team you are playing against can come back and win again 2-1, that shows a lot of deficiency in your game in terms of are you really a title contender? Like, do you have the ability to win the league? Which I don't believe they do. For me, I don't believe they do because I don't think they have
Honest
the.
truth, bro, I don't think Arsenal's never going to win the league. They're not. They're not competitive. They're not good enough. They're not. They're like if they're so good to win the league. Look at we were talking about last season. Yeah, they were 8 points clear of the Premier League, and they went and bottled it. They had that chance to win it.
Yeah.
This season, yes, they had a few lucky escape wins this season. Yeah, they were lucky to draw with us. Yeah, but if we weren't for Roberto Sanchez, we battered Arsenal off the park. We made them look dog water. We made them look crap at Stamford Bridge. They couldn't handle us. Declan Rice, yeah, how much money? It's like he ain't a good player at Arsenal. So like they do the same thing. They've done it for the last 2 years. Yeah, if they actually look back on their history, eighth, eighth, 16th, eighth, and fifth. Yeah, and now last season won, and now look where they are now. They're fourth. Yeah, they're top, and then they're fourth, and 1 point away from Tottenham. They could drop down to fifth. Honestly, I don't think Arsenal ain't capable to win. To win, they're looking for a proper. If they could get like a proper strike win, they're like Ivan Tony. I don't even rate Ivan Tony. I don't think Ivan Tony would be the one for Arsenal to win them a Premier League. But I just don't think they're good enough. You know, it's going to take them a long. I just don't think they're good enough to win the Premier League, bro. They're not even in the Champions League. They're just going to be the same old Arsenal like Tottenham are, where Tottenham don't win trophies or Premier Leagues or things like that. Tottenham are doing well with a new manager rebounds they've got, yeah. Australia, but Marco Arteta's not the one. If they could get an elite gaffer, then probably I could say one day Arsenal will win the league. But Marco Arteta is just a bottle job merchant, Lego merchant,
Yeah,
good enough manager.
but like I said, I think my problem with because this season I've watched them play, and I don't think they are as smooth as they were last season because last season they were like very very good. They were beating everybody up the park. I'm like okay, and when it get to 2 years, I'm like I don't see them winning the league because of one the way they play, and I think the amount of time they consider chances of position last season, and I think they lack the ability and the mentality to go all out to win the league. If you want to win the league, you have to have the know-how in terms of okay, know-how, having the leaders to win the league, having the ability, having the mentality. I don't think they have the mentality last season because they crumbled a lot in some matches where they don't need to crumble. And this season, I think Arsenal lack a lot of stuff this season when it comes to them winning the league. Apart from the leadership skills, I also think the manager himself. I don't think the manager himself is good enough to win the league for me because
100%,
yes,
bro.
in as much as he has a philosophy. He wants to play this kind of football. Yeah. I know, but I don't think it's good enough to win this thing, the league. Like I tell people, Arsenal have the squad to win the league, but I think that their downfall will be the manager, who I believe is not experienced enough to win the league. And I think with his way, his system is the way he kind of pull up a system together and the way he wants to do stuff. I don't see that manager going all out to challenge Klopp, Guardiola, and Co to win the league. Like I said again, Arsenal have the same to blame. For me, they have the same because if Liverpool win tomorrow, Liverpool go 5 point top of the table, 5 point clear. And if Man City win their games in hand, they go above Arsenal. Now Arsenal need to start doing a catch up. They have to start catching up. Well, how are you gonna keep catching up when you know you're far away from the league? And because the next match for Tottenham Hotspur is against United. If Tottenham Hotspur win that United match, they go above Arsenal. So Arsenal need to pick themselves up. They have to go because their next match is the FA Cup against Liverpool in Anfield. The next match is in FA Cup, and after that, they play the Premier League match on the January the 13th. So Arsenal still have the time to kind of forget what happened in 2023 and kind of move on with it. But how can you move on when you're having a shambolic season? It doesn't make any sense. Like I said, I have seen this clip before. Last season, I think they're not gonna win the league. So it doesn't support. This season, I'm saying against this season. I don't see them winning the league because one, the manager, two, the players they have for me. Arsenal create a lot of chances, but they are not clinical. Where's your number 9? Is it Gabriel Jesus? I said it's not a striker. It doesn't score goals. So if you look at those scenarios for me, couple of things together, all together, putting together, I don't think they are a team that can win the league because they haven't shown enough to guarantee me that they're gonna win the league. Until I've seen a sample set that says, okay, yes, they can win the league. I would say that guys like David, happy new year to everybody. So for me, like I said, I'm not surprised with the form they are right now because we know who City is. City are City. City are City. We know who Manchester City is. They will go one stupid one, unbeaten one. You cannot catch them again. Same thing with Liverpool. My only problem with Liverpool is their defense. Can the defense keep them up because they're gonna Salah is not gonna play. Salah and Endo will miss for like a month because Salah plays in Africa Cup of Nations while Endo plays in the Asian Cup. So if those two are not available, how far can Liverpool go? Because we know how good Mohamed Salah is when it comes to Liverpool.
100%, bro. 100%. Well, big up to CFC in there, yeah. Blue, I've got to go because I'm at a party for the family. I'm in the outside in like the toilet bit, yeah, like flipping. Come on and jump into wish you happy New Year and that. But I've got to go, yeah. But up the Chelsea, happy New Year. CFC, hope you had a good one.
Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, my brother, yeah. All blessed to you lot, and I hope you and your family's well and that. And Blue Studios, keep up with like people. If you smash the like button and subscribe to my brother in here, man. Up the Chelsea, guys. And I'll see you after the New Year when you next time do a stream. I'll come and jump on that. But
all right, brother.
Man, all right, catch like leg, guys, man. Up the Chelsea, and God bless. Have a good rest of the night, lads.
You too, brother.
All right, see you, bro.
All right, Steve, how you doing, brother?
Happy New Year, my brother.
Good. Your quick take on Arsenal Football Club with regards to them winning the league. Were you surprised or were you shocked?
We knew it was never gonna happen, bro.
You knew it's not gonna happen in terms of them winning the league.
We knew it was never gonna happen.
Where do you think it went all wrong for us? Now, do you think it was the system, the players, the manager? Where do you think it all went wrong?
The manager.
The manager?
He can't get him past that line, bro.
So you think the manager get it wrong?
Yeah. What's your opinion on it?
Yeah, because I think for me, because last season they were 8-point clear of the table last season, and they brought to the league around April. And this season, when I was in the season, I was like, the way Arsenal play, I don't see them winning the league because they've been lucky this season. Everything they've beaten this season, I've been luck. luck, individuals, luck. And those teams they played, and I keep telling these people, the team you are playing are not really ready yet. The second half of the season, those teams you played will be ready for you. United, Chelsea, City, Tottenham will be ready for you second half of the season. Even Newcastle, they will be ready for you because those teams will know, okay, will be ready for you, will know how to match up and set up with you. But Bukayo Saka and Martinelli has been atrocious because they are not beating their position anymore. They don't beat their position anymore. So now, what else do you want? Because the player you are relying on are not beating their position anymore. Then who do you want to rely on? Again, Kai Havertz is not showing up again. So David Raya, so many of things is happening with Arsenal where Arteta just put these issues on himself instead of just doing the
For me, they need a clinical striker too. And the goal, since they got the goalkeeper, he hasn't made one clean sheet, man.
Mm-hmm.
I think the goalkeeper could be a problem. They don't have a clinical striker. If they had a clinical striker, then maybe they can. But with Jesus and Nketiah, it's not going to happen.
But again, we are talking about having a clinical striker. Do we really trust Arteta? Because everybody's talking about getting a striker. Yes, you can get the striker, clinical striker, but do you really trust Arteta? Because Arteta believes in his player, but I don't think he wants to get a clinical striker for me though, because he believes his player will score goals from him. So it's all about the preference of the manager. Does the manager really believe? Does he really believe that having a striker is the best for him, or having a midfielder for him? Because it's all about preferences.
For me, they need a clinical striker who's going to get them 25 goals a season.
I know.
That's the problem. And the goalkeeper, for me, I don't rate him. Since he's been there, he's not got one clean sheet.
I know that for sure, but am I surprised? I'm not surprised. He hasn't gotten a clean sheet. It doesn't surprise me that he hasn't gotten a clean sheet. Does that surprise me? No, it doesn't. So that doesn't surprise me. He hasn't gotten a clean sheet. But again, we want Arsenal fans with regards to them winning the league. And I said it. You are going up against a team like Manchester City, where we all know, like I told people, we know City will win the league because they've been there before. This team has been there before. They know how to win the league. They can feel the pressure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They can feel the pressure where when the pressure start boiling out, where like KDB, Ireland, Pep Guardiola, this kind of players will build them out and tell them, guys, we've won this league before. Just calm down, play your game, and you win the league.
Yeah.
Play your game, you win it because they've been there before. They understand the pressure. And I think when the pressure start mounting on Arsenal a lot crumbles a lot. Remember last season?
Yeah, it started from the Brighton game, didn't it?
In December.
Yeah.
And they crumble in April when just 5 match remaining? And
yeah, it was.
And I'm like, if you want to win the league, you don't crumble like that because you I think they drew to Southampton, lost to West Ham, I believe.
And Brighton.
Yeah, Brighton, yeah. I think they drew to Southampton too. So those kind of draw and loss, I'm like, how do you win the league when you're doing to that kind of team? Like it's annoying to me, this kind of thing that you should be battling, beating. You are doing to them. So this kind of stuff shows me Arsenal are not ready to win it. And this season, like I say it again, if Liverpool wins tomorrow, they go 5
points clear, yeah.
And if City win that game
and City have a game in hand, didn't it?
And if they win it, they go above Arsenal.
Yeah.
With 3 points. So now tell me, how did they want to win the league when you have 2 teams going above you? And look at it, Villa is in form. Aston Villa
in the top 4 battle.
Yes, exactly. And Aston Villa will not drop off. They are in form. And you see, if Villa, Liverpool, Man City keep winning, Arsenal is in serious trouble. If they keep winning, Arsenal Football Club is in serious trouble. If they keep winning. If those 3 teams I just mentioned keep winning, Arsenal is in trouble. If they keep winning. Because I know, and for me, I don't think Villa will go on a game on a winning run. I think they will drop off.
Nah, they're not. They're not. They're up there, but they're not in the title race in Villa. No way.
Yes, exactly. For me, I don't know how far they can go because I still think they will drop off for me.
Yeah, they will. They'll start falling off.
They will, but I don't know when. But I think they will.
Mm.
For me, they will.
I think Villa will end up finishing 5th or 6th.
Yes, for me, because if they win the Conference League, they're going to the Europa League. The Europa League group stage, which for me they have the ability to win, which is for me good. But for them being in top 4 is a big success for them and the managers too. But again, I'm looking at the player they have, and I'm like, I'm not sure yet if Villa have the experience to go into the title challenge to win, because City can go on a basing run. Liverpool too, yes, but I'm still a little bit skeptical with Liverpool because of their defense.
Yeah.
So I'm a little bit skeptical, with Liverpool. Liverpool have the ability to go on a run because they have the players to do it.
It will be interesting to see what happens between Liverpool and Newcastle today.
Yes, because it's an Anfield, and I want to see what Newcastle is going to come out. If Newcastle beat Liverpool, then Lord have mercy.
That will be mad if that happens.
That will be a shocker.
Mm.
But I think for Liverpool knows this is our chance to win. They know.
Yeah.
Because Arsenal lost, City won. So they know the only thing we're going to be focusing on is Manchester City. We don't need to focus on Arsenal anymore. And Klopp knows if I win against Newcastle, I go 5 points clear. They know they will go 5 points clear. They know. If they go 5 points clear, they know their next match is going to be in the FA Cup where they face Arsenal in Anfield.
Yeah.
And they beat Arsenal in Anfield, they know Arsenal out of the FA Cup. Imagine Arsenal out of the FA Cup, Carabao Cup, and Champions League. That won't go well for the fan base.
The manager will be under serious pressure, man.
It will be because he spent a lot of money.
Yeah.
He spent a lot of, and the promise he giving the fans is we're gonna win the league.
Mm.
You can't win the league without the prolific number 9. It's not possible.
That's the problem I have with them. They need a striker what's going to get them 25 goals
It's
a
not
season.
possible. You can't win the league without the prolific number 9. Without the number 9, people were like, Arteta, Pep won the league without the number 9. It is Pep. Look at
that's Man City. It's a different.
It's a different.
So much different, man.
It's a different because look at the team.
Look at the players they got.
Look at the team City have compared to the team Arsenal has. Why are you comparing those two together? Why?
Mm.
Because those two teams are different team entirely. They are different team entirely. So if City win the league without a recognized number 9, it is Manchester City.
Yeah.
It is City. And look at them today. They have Haaland, they have Alvarez. So they have a traditional number 9 who can win them the league. Who the Arsenal has? Gabriel Jesus.
Mm.
Like seriously? Is Gabriel Jesus really that guy?
Mm.
Is he really the guy to win them the league? I'm not sure.
No, not for me.
I'm not sure. Because especially the way the EPL is, you need a clinical number 9.
You have to. If you want to win the league, you have to have that number 9.
Because if you want to beat Man City, you have to be consistent. If you want to beat City, you have to be consistent. Yeah, see, and you have to keep winning. Just keep winning. Because you know when you keep winning and City keep winning, at the end of somebody's gonna draw a point between you guys, and whoever draw a point will win the league. Now we are giving City the chance to go above you. You're giving City the chance to go above you because City have been there before. City knows how
Bro,
to
my phone's dying. I'm gonna charge it and come back if you're still
No worries, because
all right, bro.
No worries. City have been there before. City knows how to win the league. They have been there. So if you do not take a chance in regards to that, you're gonna get beaten and you're gonna get dismantled by a City team. And I wasn't surprised Arsenal crumble because they are like a team that when the pressure comes into them, they crumble a lot. They do not understand what winning the title means to them. They don't understand it. So am I surprised if they crumble this way? No. And people call them big. I'm like, why are you calling Arsenal big club? Because they've never been a big club before. So why are you calling them big club? The last time they've been in the Champions League was in 2006 when Thierry Henry was there against FC Barcelona. Even though when Henry was there, they didn't even win it. Henry, their legend, left Arsenal to win the Champions League in FC Barcelona. So for that to tell you that Arsenal is a shambolic team for me. No matter how people say they're big, like big for how? How long are they gonna be big when you don't even have an European trophy? Like seriously big? I don't think so. So, like I said, Villa, I don't know. I don't. Yeah, Villa for me they are in and out because I don't know how far they can go with their unbeaten. City will go unbeaten. That one I'm sure of. That one I'm very sure of. City will go unbeaten. Liverpool will go unbeaten, but my fear with Liverpool is their defense too because I know Salah and no Endo for the January transfer. So I don't know how they're gonna cope without Salah because Salah scored majority of their goals. So I don't know how they're gonna cope. So, but again, it depends because Arsenal for me just keep what I think what they have to do is just keep winning. Just keep winning and open Man City or Liverpool, one of them draw points, or even Villa. Because if Villa, City, and Liverpool keep winning, Arsenal is in serious trouble. They are in serious trouble. You can't tell me you finished second last season and this season you finished fifth or sixth. It won't go well for the board. It will not go well for the fan base. That's a failure. That is a failure. That's a big F to the majority of the Arsenal fan base and the boardroom. Jide, how you doing, brother?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. How are you now?
I'm good. I'm good. Happy New Year to you, brother.
Yeah, happy new year in advance to you too.
Yes, brother. Your quick take on Arsenal, their comeback this season.
Same old Arsenal, same old Arsenal, bro. I mean, to be honest, right, would I say I'm surprised though? I wouldn't really say I'm surprised because this is Arsenal. Like this is what we've seen so many times, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna, but I was really surprised though in the manner they got to this game because I was actually one of the people that actually gave them a chance this season due to how they played last season. Sure, you get.
Mm-hmm.
But the truth is that I think, even though Ateta was one that actually it was the one that it was part of the people that actually built that team and through the help of this guy Edu,
Mm-hmm.
right? But I think that guy made some very, very silly mistakes that I feel like it is what is costing Arsenal. There are two mistakes I can still say for now, right? One of the mistakes was letting Shaka go. Number two was replacing Shaka with Avert. Number three was that he froze out on what's this guy's
The
name?
goalkeeper.
Ramsdale. And he brought in Raya. That
Mm-hmm.
would never see, bro. I'm not even an Arsenal fan. I've never like an Arsenal, but this is actually me being an honest football fan, right? That would never sit right with me in the sense that Ramsdale was the best keeper in the league last season. We all saw how good this
Yeah,
guy
but because Arsenal,
single-handedly kept
Ateta said because he
Arsenal
was
in
making
games. Huh?
mistake. That was why he said because he was making mistake. That was why he had to drop him.
Ramsdale, bro, see, there's nobody. See, there's no one perfect. Here you get.
Mm-hmm.
Keeper will always make mistake, bro. No matter what mistakes or not, you don't. That guy was the best keeper in the league last season for a reason. Here you get. You
Mm-hmm.
don't bet someone like that because of you say, oh, now see the Raya cannot even save a shot.
Yeah.
He can't even say. And Ramsey is a better shot stopper.
Nah,
I
Raya
don't
for
care
me.
what anybody says.
Mm-hmm.
He's a way better shot. He's a way better shot stopper than what's his name, than this guy. But
Nah,
still,
Raya. Mm-hmm.
and I don't get all these coaches, man, with very stupid. For me, it's a very stupid decision. I'll keep on saying it.
Because
That was,
season,
bro. That was a Adorai. No
Mhm.
matter what she gets, that was a
Mhm.
very, very stupid decision to just freeze that guy out like that. Because even Raya is saying, Raya, what has Raya done?
he hasn't done
What
anything
has he
for
done?
me. He hasn't even proven enough to even
That
like
was
look
the
at
same mistake Chelsea made with signing. We let go of Potter. We signed Kepa because we were looking for a ball playing goalkeeper.
Mhm.
See where that got us.
yes,
We signed that guy for 70 million. We still can't move him till now.
but again, like I said, Arteta has used 4 or 5 years now in Arsenal. I think I think this is his fifth year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
In his fifth year in Arsenal Football Club, he only won the FA Cup and the Community Shield.
yeah.
That's a failure because
And
he had
even
his
the FA Cup,
chances last season.
was because Chelsea had a red card.
See, he has a chance last season to win the league. He did not win it. And this season, I don't think he's going to have that chance anymore because the teams are improving now and the league is even improving. Everybody wants to beat everybody this season. And I say it again, you are playing a team like City. City have won the league coming from behind to win the league 3 times in a row.
Many times.
Coming from I think they only won the league once when they were top. The last three Premier League that they've won is coming from behind, and this team have been there before. They have been there. They know how to win the league. City have the experience. They have the leadership. They know how to win the league. They have players like KDB, Haaland, and Co. Even the manager himself knows how to motivate them to win the league. City might be crap in the first half of the season. When the second half of the season comes in, you cannot doubt their ability as a team. You cannot, because they are a very good team. They are a very good team. So City knows how to win the league. They have been there before. Have Arsenal been there before? No. And again, you cannot win the league without a recognized number 9. I've never seen that before. Especially the Premier League. You have to win the league with a traditional number 9. Who is that number? Gabriel Jesus? Like, seriously? Is Gabriel Jesus really a top 9 for them to win, for Arsenal to win the league? People are saying that he won the league. He won the league in Man City.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, I said, but City won it without the traditional number 9, though.
Yes,
but
that is City with a different system. That's City.
Yeah, that's true.
With a different system, with a different manager.
Yeah.
So for me, people are using City as okay. I understand using City as a barometer in terms of them winning the league. But look at the players around City then that won them the league. Look at the player Arsenal have. Bukayo Saka is regressing. Martinelli is regressing. Even Declan Rice that they bought in the last 2 matches has been atrocious. It has been good this season for them, but in the last 2 matches, it's been beyond joke as a player. So now, what was the problem? For me, the problem right now for me is Arteta. That's number 1 for me. Because I said the last season that if you want to win the league, I think you need to replace the manager. And people are like, Arteta have done well. The reason is because Arteta is not the guy that have the know-how, the experience, that has been in a title before, that has won a league before. It's not the manager that have won the league before. So he doesn't have the ability to win the league. People are like, he was assistant to Pep. Yes, he was assistant to Pep Guardiola. Yes, but does he have the experience to coach a team and go over the board to win it? No. I think Arsenal needs to replace him if they want to win the league. And we're like, a different manager you can bring for them to win the league, because when you have an experienced manager who have been there before, you will find a way to motivate the player and get them over the line. Arteta is not the guy for me. They have spent close to 700 million this season, and still they have nothing to show off for. And people abusing Chelsea will spend 1 billion. Look at where we are in table. But Arsenal has spent how much amount of money, but they've brought to the league how many back to back. The only title Arsenal fans can show off is we won the FA Cup and the Community Shield. That's it. And you bought 105 million in Declan Rice, 65 million in Kai Havertz. But you brought to the league. And if you want to be giving excuse for me and saying players are injured, every team has an injury player. Chelsea has an injury player. City has. Liverpool has. Man United have. Even Newcastle has. Aston Villa has injury player. Every team in Tottenham Hotspur has injury players. So you're not the only one that is having an injury player. And you won't be the last. So for me, I think they've lost their chances of winning the league. Back-to-back loss. Because if Liverpool win tonight, if they win tomorrow, they go 5 points clear. You have to catch Liverpool or even City. Because if City win their game in hand, City go above Arsenal. If they win their game in hand. So, like, Jide, where do you think Arsenal get it wrong this season? Do you think for the manager, or do you think the way they have been playing it? Because the way they played last season different than the way they played this season, for me. Where do you think they get it wrong this season? Are you there, Jide?
Hold on, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Where do you think?
Okay.
Where do you?
I mean, in my own opinion,
this season?
I think it's the manager, and also like the decision they've made. Last season, right? this guy was a big part of their game. Shaka, they
Yes.
don't let that guy go. Like that, I think that alone is affecting Arsenal badly. No matter what Arsenal fans say, you can say, "Oh, Shaka wants to leave." That kind of player, you don't let that boy leave. You see Shaka at Bayern Leverkusen now. If you
Mm-hmm.
watch Bayern, you see what Shaka is doing for Xabi Alonso.
Yes.
You say you get. If you watch, bro, you need to watch that Bayern Leverkusen team. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Guys is one of their best. Is one of the best players is one of the best midfielders in the what's it called, Bundesliga.
Bundesliga, yeah.
Yeah, and you let that kind of player go. You see, you get. They are missing that guy badly. They are missing, bro. They are missing that guy badly. And to even ruin things, you sold him. You bought on Havertz. And when they got Havertz, Chelsea fans were warning them. This guy is not all that. So see, bro, when we signed Havertz, I was one of the big people saying, I was one of the his big fans saying, give him time. He's gonna come good. Give him time, bro. At some point, I just thought, you know what? I think this guy is not good enough. We just have to admit it that he was not good enough. So you
We
get.
know that. I know that.
See Havertz at Arsenal now. I told them, I said he's gonna have a purple patch that he's gonna score goal. He's gonna score a few goals. He's gonna make you guys
And
think
he will
he's
go
good. He's
start
good.
and he will come back in March.
Yeah,
And we know about already. It's
yeah,
called
bro.
he will
Because
start this in
we've seen that many times.
August to September. He will go.
Yeah,
He will come back in November. He score goals. He will go again. Come back in March.
that's how that guy. That's how that guy. That's how he is. But they will never want to. He's not there to say the truth. They won't want to say the truth.
So, because for me, this season for me, if they don't win the league or a Champions League for me, is a failure of a season for me. For them, it is a failure. And now we have to sit down and look at Arsenal because people are saying everybody is following Arsenal project. What is the project Arsenal is exactly building? Because you can't be building a project where you lost back-to-back Premier League title and what you can show off for is FA Cup and Community Shield. How is that a project? How is that? Because the amount of hype this Arsenal team are getting is even making me laugh. Because people say it's the project you are getting where you lost back-to-back Premier League title. When you have it in your hand and you lost it, and you are telling me is a project. What kind of project is that? What project is that? When you lost back to when you're losing the title and you're calling that a project, how is that a project? How? Because if they do not win the league and the Champions League for me, serious conversation needs to be had on Arteta. Serious one. Serious conversation needs to be had. He is a good manager. I know that he's a good manager. But is he the one that can take them over to win the league? For me, no. No for me. Because it does not have the know-how or the ability to win it. But do you think if they buy a striker, they can win the league? Are you there? Hello? Jude, are you there? Are you there?
Oh, I'm here.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm here.
Do you think if Arsenal buy a prolific like someone like Ivan Toney, can they win the league? Do you think if they buy someone like Ivan Toney, someone like that can score them those goals, do you think can that signing make them like a title winning team?
Yeah, bro. See, bro. Like you have to put into consideration that Tony hasn't played in over 8 months.
Yes.
So you don't know. So so that's why I said Chelsea shouldn't go for that guy because you don't know what you're going to be getting.
Yes.
You don't know, bro. You don't know what you're going to be. You don't know what you're going to be because that guy is going to be rusty as fuck.
Yeah.
He's going to be rusty. He's going to be extremely rusty. So you don't know what you're getting. That's why I was against that guy. Chelsea going for that guy.
Mm-hmm.
You get. But for me, if they go for like Osimhen, I will say, oh yeah, or more, yeah.
But can't get Osimhen in January. They can only get him in the summer.
Who?
Victor Osimhen cannot be. You can't sign him in January. You can only sign him in the summer.
I mean, I'm funny. I think Chelsea will actually go for that guy in January.
I think Chelsea wants to go for Osimhen, but the problem is De Laurentiis is the problem because Osimhen has a release clause of
Bro,
130 million.
he 130 million until 2026. She gets
Yes, you have to,
that guy. Bro,
if you trigger
that
the
guy
release
is
clause,
gonna give us. He's gonna, bro. That guy's gonna give. He's giving a pocket. That guy always signed. See, that guy always signed that deal because they wanted them to make money off him. She gets. They
yeah,
want to make money off him. I think they had a gentleman's agreement. Anybody
yes,
that wants to sign Osimhen he has to trigger that clause, and I think Chelsea will. I think Chelsea
yes,
will.
and I think if you trigger that clause, the problem now is Osimhen is gonna go to Africa Cup of Nations. So
Bro,
with Chelsea,
I don't think Chelsea will care. I don't think Chelsea will care, bro.
so you think we're
So
gonna
why is gonna come back?
Yeah, it will be back in February. I don't know how
Yeah.
far Nigeria will go in the
Yeah.
Nations Cup. So you think we're gonna trigger the release clause?
What?
You think we're gonna trigger the release clause of
Yeah,
Osimhen?
Chelsea will trigger that release clause. They will definitely. And that release clause in euros is on 120, 130, right? 130
Yes,
million
in
euros.
euro is
In pounds, in
113,
pounds, yeah. In
113,
pounds, it's probably gonna be
113.
like maybe 110, 115.
Yes,
So they will. But I think it's just that Chelsea will definitely sell Martin, Chagoba, all those guys are going. I
and
think Broja
Broja.
will go. So I think we'll be able to make over 100 mil from those guys, selling those guys. Here you get. We'll
Yes,
definitely make over 100 mil. I think that would be, and I think they will. I think I have a big feeling Chelsea will sell this guy back. They will sell this. They will sell if Silva gives, right. I have a big feeling Chelsea is going to sell Disasi. I don't know. My mind just keep telling me that Chelsea's going to sell that guy.
maybe this. I think Disasi or Cucurella, one of them.
No. I mean, I'm actually talking about centre backs. I think Chelsea.
We
Bro,
have
the only
enough
reason we
centre
went
back
for
because
Disasi. So, bro, the only reason we signed Disasi.
we have Badiashile,
Yeah,
Disasi.
but actually it's not going anywhere. The only reason we bought Disasi was because Fofana got injured. Just know that.
Yes.
That was the only reason we signed and we got that signed. But I think I know they really rate Fofana, right? I think they really rate that guy. And I just know I don't know why Chelsea fans are critical of that guy, but I think that guy is not even that bad at all. And he's a young player too. That guy is like 21, 22.
He's 22.
I didn't even know. I thought that guy was like 26.
He got injured, so that's what the problem is. It's an injury-prone player. That's the fear of everybody, that he gets injured a lot. So how sure are we gonna trust him to stay fit for the whole entire season? That's what the fear is.
See, yes, the thing, right? I think they would. I think the board. I think they really believe in what's this guy's name? This guy.
Wesley
Fofana.
Fofana.
Yeah, I think they really believe in that guy. They really believe in his abilities. So I think they'll be forced to sell the Sassy, right? I think if they sell the Sassy, and this guy
are going to sell the Sassy to who?
Huh?
To who?
The one time I was hearing that they said Bayern was trying to sign him. I don't know how true though.
The problem now is for me, if you want to, I think they will sell the Sassy in the summer. I don't think they'll sell him in January.
Not in January. I mean summer.
Maybe summer, yes.
I meant summer, yes. And I think they'll go for that. They'll go for that Sporting Lisbon boy.
No. I think they're looking at Todibo now.
Oh, who?
Todibo.
Yeah. I don't. I'm not a fan of that guy, Jerry.
That guy is a very good center back. I like him.
Oh, you think so?
Yes, very, very good. Todibo is very good. Very good center back. I like Todibo, man. Very good. Are you watching Nice this year? He's been a very good player for Nice this year.
I haven't really seen.
Nice, the owner of Manchester
United. Yeah. Right, Ratcliffe.
Yes, Nice, very good defender. Young, athleticism, physical, tall, very good. Todibo, one of the most top center back right now. Very young, very good player. So my fear is we have enough defenders. That's my fear. We have enough, but they actually.
I think it's gonna be Silva last season.
Yes, but if it's gonna be Silva last, you need an experienced player.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think we should go for any more youngsters.
That is my fear, because
for me, right, I would if Silva leaves, right, if Silva leaves, I think we should go for this guy if he's available. That PSG guy,
Marquinhos,
Brazil guy, Marquinhos, yeah.
But again, I don't think he's available. He just signed a new deal on the 2027.
Oh, for it? Wow. Wow.
So this is my fear now, because if we are going for Todibo, that's another young player. So because Pochettino has been saying we need the experience. Yes, in as much as we're gonna have a striker, am I confident enough to trust our central back to be resolute? I'm not sure, because we lack defensive discipline.
Yeah.
We lack defensive discipline. So Silva has been the one that has been bailing us out. So my fear is, but what I want them to do is maybe put Silva in, maybe among the coaching staff. Maybe that will also help too for them to also help the defenders. And that's what I'm gonna do. If it's gonna leave Chelsea, put him among the coaching staff people in terms of the people coaching the coaching staff. Put him among them. I think that will also help too because with his experience and his ability, it will also help the team go forward. I think that will be the best for me. If you want to enjoy Silva, because having him like having a young defender is a little bit scary for me. But having Silva around, putting him around the coaching staff also will also help too because it will help the players around him. And okay, we have Silva too here, who is a defender who can also help us too in terms of set piece, coordination, communication. That will also help too. But again, like I said, Arsenal messed up last season. They were 8 points clear, and in April they lost the league in April. For me, now this season they have not been the same Arsenal, and now they've lost back-to-back derby. It's not gonna go well. They lost already back-to-back. How they're gonna put them down, I don't know. Their next match is in FA Cup against Liverpool. It's in FA Cup against Liverpool. Now you're gonna play Liverpool again. It's in FA Cup where you play them already in the Premier League. You're gonna play a different thing because now Liverpool knows they missed up their chances in the Premier League. They won't miss the chance again in the FA Cup. They'll have to come all out to win that match in the FA Cup because they want to win. So where do you see Arsenal finishing this season? Do you think we are too early to criticize Arsenal, but like it's over for them?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I wouldn't really say we are too early to criticize Arsenal because this is what, bro. I've been watching EPL for over 22 years now, right?
Mm-hmm.
As well, I think over the last at least 15 to 17 years, we've seen this Arsenal like over again crumble. You understand? It was actually last season. I can say it was actually the first time that I can say, man, in a long time, I can say, man, this team can win the EPL. You get, but all of a sudden they somehow crumbled. And they were like, last year they were like, oh yeah, because Saliba got injured. Now Saliba is here this year. Now what's the excuse this year? You get? I've said from the beginning of the season, the best time for Arsenal to win that league was last year, and they
messed up. Yeah, they messed up.
And they messed up, right? So this year, I still don't see them winning it, bro. I've said it, bro. Even when they were top, I said Arsenal's not going to win this shit. I said it. I said they won't win it. My pick is still Man City, Liverpool.
Yeah,
maybe Arsenal. But I still don't see it happening.
Because if they don't win the league this season, that's a failure of a season. That's a failure.
Yeah, it is.
That's a failure. Because everybody is using Arsenal as a barometer. Arsenal project. What project is Arsenal doing where they can't even win the league? All they can show off is FA Cup and Community Shield. Excuse me? Are you telling me you're gonna follow a barometer of FA Cup and Community Shield? Hello? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I'm here. What do you say?
I'm like, people are saying they want to follow Arsenal barometer in terms of their project, and I'm like, you want to follow a project of FA Cup and Community Shield? Is that really a project you want to follow? No, like it's confusing. Like, is that really the project you want to follow when you want to win FA Cup and Community Shield? I'm like, I want to show off this as the title because I will say it again. I will say it over and over and over again. Arteta for me is the biggest failure of this Arsenal team. I don't even take the player because one, the way it's managing the player for me is someone like Saka and Martinelli need to bench. For me, they have to chop bench. You have to find a replacement for them. They have to chop bench.
Yeah, I get you.
Because especially Saka has been playing so many matches that he's burn out. He has burn out. So player like that for me, that is burn out, need the refreshment, need the replacement, like 2, 3, 4 matches, put him on the bench. Why? If people are asking what he said, because the reason I'm putting him on the bench is to protect him, and you keep winning matches because you have players that can. Let someone like Gabriel Jesus can play there. You put Kai Havertz back into a striker. Then you mix it up. At least for you to win those games, you mix it up. But now, any small thing, Bukayo Saka play. This Saka play, that Saka play. The guy is getting burnt out. Now there's a problem. He can't beat his opposition player. He cannot beat his opposition player. Who do you blame? That's the manager. That's not the player, that's the manager. If he cannot beat his teammate in terms of go one-on-one against his opposition team, then tell me how does he want to fit? That's on the manager. Replacing Ramsdale with Raya, Hayavat with Xhaka, Lord have mercy. It's tough for me. It's tough. Because today's match for me, they look uninterested and like uninterested. They don't even care. I'm like, why? This team look like uninterested. We don't care, Jerry. We're out of here, man. Because that is exactly the way they play today. Because they score first. When they score, you can see Fulham. Because I was telling my brother, I was like, Arsenal is playing with fear. He was like, yeah. He said, yeah. I saw the same thing. They are playing with fear. When they scored, I'm like, Fulham will collapse because Arsenal is playing with fear. And when you're playing with fear, it's difficult when you're playing with fear because when your position come at you, you're gonna because you know you lost your last match and you don't want to lose the same way again. So you're gonna be very careful with the way you play. So for me, if they replace Arteta, there are different managers out there who can take up the job of Arsenal. But again, it will be a failure after how many years of building projects, and what you can show off for is Community Shield and FA Cup. No. For me, because people are saying buy a striker, buy a striker, buy a striker, buy a striker, buy a striker. People are saying, but they're not looking at the manager because you are saying buy a striker, buy a striker, buy a striker. But are you going to play like individual like Saka, Martinelli, getting burnt out? And you're saying buy a striker. How do you buy a striker where player like Martinelli and Bukayo Saka cannot cross, cannot even beat opposition? How do you buy a striker from there when like they cannot even beat their opposition? It's a little bit weird because people are saying buy a striker, buy a striker. Okay, you buy a striker and your wingers cannot even cross to his nearest man or to his opposition team line in terms of okay, this is my striker, pass him the ball. Because the reason he can't pass him the ball is because both the wingers has been burnt out. They have been burnt out already. They've been burnt out. So I don't know, because people are saying Arsenal buy a striker, but Bukayo Saka and Martinelli cannot beat his opposition team. How do you buy a striker for that? You're buying a striker where your wingers cannot even beat the opposing team, and you want to buy a striker. Like, it's confusing to me, man. It's confusing to me. So where do you think Arsenal should strengthen more in the transfer window, and that can help them going forward? Where do you think? Yeah. Are you there? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Where do you think Arsenal should strengthen more? And because people are saying striker, I still don't think them buying the striker. Yes, you must have a prolific number 9, but I'm looking at the money and I'm looking at the players they have right now. For me, buying a striker for me might be a little bit because the wingers are not beating a position team. How do you buy a striker when you have a striker who can't even get service? They can't get services. How do you buy a striker from that? Ben White cannot cross the ball. You have Zinchenko who can't cross. Your fullback cannot even cross the ball. Then how does the striker score goals? How does he score? When the fullback cannot even cross, now how do you buy a striker from there? Where do you think they need to strengthen more going forward, and that can help them? Where do you think they need to strengthen more? You there? Are you there? Are you there, brother? Are you there? Julius, are you there? Jide, are you there? Jide, are you there? I think he's having a problem with his network. Are you there, brother? I think his network is a little bit. There's an issue with the network. Okay. To quickly add it up, we're gonna talk about the Super Eagles of Nigeria in terms of the African Cup of Nations, which is very, very important for me because we have to like whether we like it or not, we have to. This tournament is very key and pivotal. It is, and I clock out in Angola '06.
Don't go too far. I want to talk about Arsenal. Don't go too far.
Mr. Blue Eyes, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Let's talk about. I want to talk
Mr.
about
Blue Eyes,
Arsenal before you go.
the fans are getting angry with it that you didn't show up yesterday. Why? The people are getting angry that you didn't show up yesterday.
Happy New Year's to everybody.
Happy New Year to you too. They were like, "Where's Blue Eyes? Where's Blue?" I was like, "Blue Eyes? I don't know. Where's Blue Eyes?"
Brother, man, I New Year we day, man. Party every day.
No wahala, no wahala.
New Year
Your
we
quick
day.
on Arsenal before we talk about the Super Eagles of Nigeria.
Listen, this is what comes with winning.
Your boy Declan Rice need to be talked about, Blue Eyes. Go ahead.
I said this is what taking first is all about, right? They played horrible today. Everybody on that field was horrible. Everybody. Declan Rice, Kai,
The defenders too.
Saka. I don't know what's going on with Saka, man.
I think he's burn out, Blue Eyes. I think he's burn out.
I don't
Too
know.
many matches.
But the thing is, I see he's playing on that left. He's over exhausting that left wing, that left foot. I don't know what's going on, and maybe I don't know if the people. I hope he's not being sussed out.
I think he's
that
burn
boy.
out.
Hold on, because I think that boy is world class. He's world class, but like you said, he's exhausted. But I've watched a few of his games now, and I see that anytime he gets the ball on that left foot, they force him to the right.
Yep.
The past 2 games now, they forced him to the right. But apart from that, like you said, he's probably exhausted. But listen, the entire team was shit today. However, you can't count them out still. You can't count them out yet. You can't. How many points are they behind Liverpool right now?
If Liverpool win tomorrow, there'll be 5 points.
And then something else. I don't know what's going on with Declan Rice, man. But Declan Rice was terrible. But why did Arteta play Declan Rice in no man's island? I don't understand that kind of football. Like,
Can you guys hear me?
You can hear you.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
so again, I don't know. I really don't know what's going on with that team. I think the most important thing is they have no attack. Relying on Martinelli on that wing is, apart from his pace, I think is just toothless. I don't know what Martinelli brings to the table up front, man. Apart from Speedy Gonzalez. And then I don't know what's going on with Jesus.
But Jesus came out and said he's not a striker. That is, it's a defensive winger. It's a defensive striker. That is not a striker. His job is not to score goals.
Yeah, but that's bullshit. How many goals did he score at City? Why is it that if your coach puts you as striker, strike?
But Blue Eyes in City, he confronted Pep and told Pep he doesn't want to play as a striker, he wants to play as a winger, and Pep sold him.
Exactly.
Because Pep wanted to mold him as a number 9.
Yes.
He wanted to mold him as a transitional number 9, so he can rely on him. But he told Pep, I don't like playing as a striker. I want to play as a winger, and Pep sold him.
This is the problem. This is the problem with kids. When I tell kids, if your coach, listen, you can be the best number 10, and the club picks you up, and the coach decides to put you as a number 7, take it and run. Show the coach that no matter what, you can ball. Because, listen, every platform is not going to give you exactly what you want, especially for a young kid. It's not every team that will give you that position you want. No. But for Jesus, man, I don't know. I don't know what's going on, because he was scoring big goals before his injuries. He was actually scoring for Arsenal before his injuries. And then, and Arsenal, they want to be very careful if they're going to go in and dip and get rid of Arteta. Because if Arteta is gone now, guess what happens?
Back to square one.
Yeah. And you get a new coach who doesn't like half of these players that they have, worth close to 700 million. and then they're
Yes.
back to rebuilding again.
Yes.
You see,
Me,
so
bro.
yeah.
What I think is that I think Arsenal, right? I think they've been found out. If you get what I'm saying, because if you notice Arsenal this season, right? To stop Arsenal's threat, if you put a player on this guy Odegaard, right? The guy becomes useless. Chelsea, we saw it against Chelsea when Pochettino put this guy on him, Conor Gallagher, right? In marked them against West Ham,
It
against
was
Aston Villa.
Alvarez. It was
What?
Alvarez.
Yeah, Alvarez, yeah. Against Aston Villa, Douglas Luiz.
Douglas Luiz, yes.
Douglas Luiz.
Today it was Paulinia.
Panina today. So the guy he becomes toothless when they mark that guy. So that's where the coach comes in and try to develop another tactics to to help the team. But I don't think Arteta has the plan B. If you get what I'm saying, I think it's just Odegaard and vibes. Even this guy too, Martinez going this year now. He hasn't done anything. This season he hasn't done anything. Two goals all season. That guy was flying. That guy scored 15 PL goals. People were comparing that guy to Mane. They were comparing that guy to Mane, and they were comparing Saka to Mohamed Salah. See them this season now. Like they haven't done anything. And I just think Arteta is the one that at the end of the day, this all boils back to Arteta in the sense that his decision making has been really bad. Letting go of Xhaka, signing Havertz, for Froza Ramsdale. Those three decisions I knew it was always going to come back to all them. Because I don't get the obsession with all these coaches with or looking for a ball-playing goalkeeper. Now see Chelsea now. We've been enjoying Petrovic because anytime Sanchez was the goalkeeper for, I was always scared. I was always worried and scared because I don't trust that guy at the back. But with Petrovic, it's like a breath of fresh air. The guy doesn't do all that passing passing out of the bad bullshit. You're a goalkeeper. You play the ball out. I just don't understand with all these coaches looking for ball playing goalkeeper because it's rubbish. Because I feel like even out there, right? I feel like most goalkeepers, at least 80% of goalkeepers are old fashioned. If we are being honest,
Thibaut Courtois, yes.
yeah,
Maybe.
bro, it's not. Let's not even start from the what's it called from the very best goalkeeper. But if you are watching football, bro, most goalkeepers are mostly old fashioned. If you see any goals, some of those goalkeepers they are always trying to change their game. And I just don't understand the obsession. See, Man U were looking for ball playing goalkeeper everywhere. They end up with Onana. See Onana, bro. Onana has considered 45 goals in the EPL.
Yep, I
45
know.
goals.
45 goals. That's a ledger balance. I don't know for people who
45 fucking goals,
mathematics and business. It's
bro.
called ledger balance.
Bro, in the UCL, this guy considered how many goals in EPL? 15 with 45. That's 60. And
Yeah.
we have not even added the goals from the Carabao Cup. You get. I don't understand the obsession. You guys are looking for a ball playing goalkeeper everywhere, but you've forgotten about the major role of a goalkeeper, which is to be a shot stopper. Right? It makes no sense to me. I'm sorry, it doesn't make any sense. I just don't understand it. It makes no sense. Everybody wants to be Augustine and Ederson, but those guys are actually very good, decent shot stopper. I know they are ball playing goalkeeper, but the major part of their game is where they excel, which is being a shot stopper.
Mm-hmm.
When you say shot, people won't give a shit about you being a ball playing goalkeeper. I just don't understand the obsession, Sha. I'll keep on saying it.
But with regards to this Arsenal team, right? I think, like I said, like I told I told you last season, and you remember this time I told you this, where like, are you talking about Arsenal being bantered? Like, I'm not bantering Arsenal. I have seen this script before with regards to Arsenal, and it doesn't surprise me when they collab this way because I've seen this script before. You're playing a team like you're going up against a team like Manchester City, where they can go 17 games unbeaten without losing a match. They've been there before. You're going to a team that someone like Klopp, where yes, they will go unbeaten, but can Can they really go unbeaten without losing? I doubt it. Which City can do. I'm not sure of Liverpool yet, but City can do it without losing a match.
Yeah.
They can do it, but Liverpool, I'm not sure.
Bro,
Yet.
do you know how many times City has given everybody a head start?
Yes.
Bro, there was one season City where in December these guys were eight in the PL, bro, 8.
And City catch up.
And they still won the league.
They won the
At
league.
8. Bro, do you know how crazy that is?
So I keep telling people, City might be shit in the first half of the season. When it comes to second half of the season, they pick up and they kill you.
Yeah.
That's City for you because they've been there before. And if a team like Arsenal, if you want to go against a juggernaut like a Manchester City, you have to be consistent in every game. You have to be every game, no mess up. You have to be consistent because you are going up against a team like City where you know for fact they will eventually go back to the way they play football and they will win matches. And when that happens, it's game over. Arsenal are already in 14th table now. Villa is above them. And if Villa keep winning, Arsenal is in serious trouble.
Yeah.
If Villa keep winning, Arsenal is in serious trouble.
Me, bro, I'll keep on saying it though. I just don't understand the obsession with both playing goalkeepers. Yeah. I will never.
Let me say something here. Slat Slime, I see your comment in the.
I prefer not to respond to that.
Let me Slat Slime. You see, when I talk, sometimes when I make recommendations, people think it's because I'm talking. And I said this. I'm glad Slat Slime brought this up, man. I said this how many streams ago? I think 2 streams.
I've been saying for a very long time.
I've been saying it that Jackson should play number 10. I thought Jackson was I thought he was man of the match last game.
For me, it's more of a winger. I don't want him to play.
No, hold on. Let me just say something. Slat Slime. It was against Luton, so I'm not getting excited.
Yeah, but I'll give it to Kupama.
If I were Poch, I will try that experiment one more time. Because you know what I like about Jackson? When he receives the ball back to the opposition post, he knows how to turn and cut through.
Yeah.
He just doesn't know. He doesn't have that pass. That you see that clinical pass as a number 10. So he needs a few more games because he can carry the ball. He can bully people.
Yes, you have to mold him.
And I think, Abdullah, let me just finish, please. Okay, I just want to stay on track here. And I think Kopama is an inside winger. Kopama is a guy that will drift from the left or the right, and then have what do you call it? Jackson, 3 more games, let him play as a number 10. I'm telling you.
He's going to Afcon, he won't be able to play.
I know, when he comes back, let him play that now. Because guess what? When he goes to Afcon, he's going to be probably playing number 10. He's not going to play striker for them, I bet
He plays striker, they don't have a...
No. I saw 2 of their friendlies. I saw 2 of their friendlies this summer. And he played more inside, like a 10 or like a supporting striker. Which I think that's what he is.
Yeah, it depends on how Aliou Cisse want to use him though. It depends. Because I've seen him play as a number 9. I've seen him play as a left because remember, Sadio Mane play as an inside forward for them as a left wing. So how does Aliou Cisse set up? Does he put Sadio Mane as a number 9 or does he play Nicola Jackson together with Sadio Mane? It depends.
No, I say play him as a number 10. Listen, Poch, if you're watching this stream, what you did yesterday, I appreciate you. Jackson was causing them trouble. Luton didn't know what to do with Jackson.
And for him to bench
I don't appreciate it. I mean, he did well though, but he almost killed that game for us.
I'm just saying
that man doesn't know how to make stops.
All I'm saying is no. I hear you. I'm not giving him credit for overall subs. The credit I'm giving him is for him to take the chance because you know what he did? He looked at Jackson and he figured out that Jackson cannot score goals, but he's got to be able to use him one way or the other.
Yeah.
He's put him as number 9. Work. He's used him as a winger. Story. High jump. Now he's using him as a number 10. So maybe we might be able to squeeze water out of the stone in this case. And when this guy comes back, Nkunku, when we have somebody that can receive in the 18, somebody that can actually receive, you're going to see the beauty of what Jackson was doing yesterday.
But Nkunku too is not a striker though.
No, but again, but Nkunku is going to play as a cam, supporting cam. Yeah, you're right. He's not a striker.
So who's gonna be the striker then?
Well, we're gonna if Broya doesn't behave himself, maybe January we buy a striker. I don't like Broya either. The thing
Bro,
is, Jackson is not a striker.
I used to be a fan of that guy, but that guy he hasn't impressed me.
No, Broya has done nothing, man.
Yeah, he hasn't impressed me.
Yeah, if you want to buy a striker,
Like,
here comes my big man, my boy, the gunman himself, my boy, my man, my boy. I don't want to mention his name. I'll just keep my mouth shut.
You better not
who's
mention.
that now? Who's that now? Osimhen.
I prefer not to respond.
Exactly.
Osimhen, Abi.
I prefer not to talk.
Bro, if Chelsea signs Osimhen, that's a statement of intent, though. I beg. I'm gonna be over the moon, man.
You're not the only guy that loves Osimhen. Ask them in this team here. Everybody want to finish me because of Osimhen. I've been shouting Osimhen since many years.
I just need that guy to just wait to stay at that number 9 for us. I think that guy will score goal in EPL, sha. People are saying
I don't want to talk about him right now because a lot of people want to finish me with regard to Osimhen. So let me just.
Well, that's what I don't understand. Like, bro, it's very obvious he's gonna go for that guy because which striker in the market can you say, oh, just can go with it? I don't think they believe in Ivan Toney. I don't think they trust that guy.
With his age, caliber of age, I don't think we're gonna buy him.
Bro, it's not even about age or anything. I don't think they trust that guy. I don't think the board sees anything in him. One thing, bro, you have to understand something that this Chelsea board, right? They always want to go for high-profile players. That was why we signed. That's how we end up with Enzo and Casido. You know, players that are actually rated. They will definitely.
It won't surprise me too it won't surprise me if they trigger Osimhen's release clause. It will not surprise me.
Yeah, bro, I won't be surprised too.
It won't surprise me.
But I think they want to sell first.
We want to sell first before
I think they will sell Martin. They will sell Martin, Thiago Bagaraga, all those guys. I think they will sell those guys, right? And I think they will be able to come up with that money.
Who is going to pass the ball to Osimhen, my brother, if he comes? I guess Jackson, as a number 10.
Palmer can pass the ball.
Bro,
Palmer can pass.
Bro,
There's Palmer there.
If you watch Chelsea, right, bro, we have created the most chances in APL.
Exactly,
Just
but we can't finish.
Touch.
No,
well, we can't finish.
That's the truth. So that passing, that one a small thing.
No, but the problem is,
we create way too many chances.
Bros, check them now. When was the last time we played with a static striker? Diego Costa, right?
That's why
Diego Costa, yes.
Sorry?
Lukaku.
No. Yeah, but they actually firing static striker. They're like a striker
Diego
that actually works.
Diego Costa.
And who was our who were our cams then?
We had Fabregas. No. We had Fabregas. We had Mata.
Yeah.
No. Mata was sorry. Mata wasn't there. Mata left.
We had Oscar.
No,
yeah.
he said Cam.
Yeah, which were the cams that were supporting him? So cams. So who were giving him the assist? It was Oscar
Fabregas. I mean, one of the goals was Fabregas though.
Mm-hmm.
What about that? What about Buddy from that won Champions League at Barcelona that came to us?
Fabregas. No, not Fabregas. Pedro.
Yeah, Pedro. I think Pedro too.
But Pedro wasn't a cam. Pedro was more of a winger though.
That's true. Okay, so let's the reason I asked that question is let's create that scenario now. Think about that scenario. I'm not saying we're playing like them today. No. Then bring a static striker to our setup today. How do we operate behind them? Doesn't mean we need another 10?
No, I think
no.
Let me respond. I don't want to do that, guys, because in as much as I'm a big fan of Osimhen has improved his game drastically, and I think he will keep improving because he's still a young player. With the player we have right now, player like Palmer can pass him the ball. If James is fit on his day can pass. Chilwell on his day can pass the ball.
Even Enzo on his day can pass.
Enzo.
I just think this guy is finishing Enzo.
Opanka. People are saying this and saying that. Opanka can pass the ball very well. Can pass him the ball very well. So even Nkunku, if he's when he's ready and everything, can pass. So we have a lot of creativity around those things.
We have creativity. Yeah, we just don't finish.
We can pass him the ball very well. Our problem this is, even they said it yesterday, Blue Eyes, 57 chance created, 37 missed. How can I explain that?
Do you even want to know
That's
something
terrible,
funny, right?
man. Give me that stat again.
Do you want to know something funny?
57 chances created, 37 missed. How do I explain
Are you
that?
serious?
How?
Yeah.
No, you're
Yeah.
joking.
MB's
Pull it
USA
up.
was saying
Pull it
USA
up.
was
I
like,
want to see it, please. Pull it up, please.
let me try to
Please.
fill it out. Like USA was saying
Holy
yesterday.
smokes,
USA was
man.
like,
Are you
57.
kidding me?
I'm not joking, Blue Eyes.
Don't piss me off right now. Pull it up. I want to see it.
No,
Sorry,
yeah,
guys.
Chelsea
I'm
has,
saying
Chelsea has the biggest chances missed in EPL now.
Chance missing
Oh,
EPL.
chances
Yeah.
created. So hold on. Chances
57.
created. Hold on. Chances
Yeah,
created is the
chances for and chances missed. Yeah.
Hold on, guys.
Chelsea.
I have a question for you. Chances
Mm-hmm.
created. What part of the field does that reflect?
All part.
Oh, I think he made all part of the pitch definitely, and probably maybe in the box too.
Wow. So then Pochettino is not doing too bad though.
It's not doing
Bro,
bad. I don't know why people are
he's not
blaming
doing
him.
bad. See, don't get me wrong, he's not doing bad, right? But I think one part of Pochettino's game that ever since he has got to Chelsea, I think he hasn't this guy subs. He subs somehow makes the match even worse.
Yeah, terrible.
Yeah, that's one thing I've always been saying about him. His subs always make the match even more worse. And I don't get it. See yesterday's game now.
Yeah.
This guy brought on Enzo. We don't even say what Enzo and see what really pisses me off about Pochettino is that we've seen Enzo, right? We've actually seen Enzo, right? Enzo is not a cam, but you keep playing him as a cam. Like why?
It's not in number 10, sorry. It's not in number 10.
Huh?
It's not in number 10. It's
Yeah,
more
it's
of
not in
the
number 10. Bro, we've been saying this shit all the time. But it
No,
keeps
but
putting Enzo as a number 10. Like,
no,
why?
but for me, guys, I'm of the opinion. Cruz, are you here?
Cruz is here.
Quiet. Cruz is quiet, man.
I'm here. I'm listening. I had a question just now. To be fair,
Happy
big up
New Year.
everyone,
Happy
man.
New Year, bro.
Happy New Year to my brothers, man. Big up, more life, prosperity
Big up.
for you and your families, man. God bless
Same
you,
to you,
man.
my brother. God
bless you.
blessings.
God bless you,
Blessings.
man.
Fruitful 2024, my brother.
Yeah, thank you, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, man. You see, the problem is, Jide, is that I have a problem with when people are complaining that players are not playing in the right position. I hate, for some reason, I don't know why I hate that. I'm all about take your opportunity and shine. A star will shine no matter. Listen, a star only shines when it's dark. So it is in dark times that you're supposed to shine. Put you in a position that, as a matter of fact, what is the difference between 8 and 10? Somebody explain to me, please. Is
There's
there
a
really a
difference.
difference?
Yeah, there's a difference because
Okay, let me ask you, Abdullah, in 4-3-3, is there a difference between 8 and a 10 in a 4-3-3 formation?
in a 4-3-3, there's a difference because as a number 8, but number 8 is a box to box where his job is just to like either to screen the play, to pop up and also pass the ball. But as a number 10, your job as a number 10 is you have to look up and pass. The job of a number 10 is very difficult to do because that's the most important players right now in that team where all things go through him as a number 10.
Let me ask you, is Modric a number 10?
Nope.
What is Modric?
Modric is an old-fashioned CM now.
It's more of a number 8 for me.
No, Modric is that's the old-fashioned CM.
I like the question. I see where you're going with this, Blue Eyes. I see.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like you can put him in the position that he likes, and if the coach doesn't see him performing the duties that the coach wants, he's still going to be surplus to requirements. That's all I'm trying to say.
Okay, bro. Can I say something though?
Yes, please.
So okay, when see Enzo, right? Ever since Enzo signed for Chelsea, Enzo's best game in a Chelsea jersey by far was our first game this season against Liverpool, but as in by far. And what position did he play that day? He didn't play 10. He played this normal role. So what I don't understand about the obsession about playing him as a 10 is that when you see that he played that role very, very fine and it was so good, why would you keep putting him in the 10 role?
Because he got figured out. Jide, you've forgotten how, I've said this before, you've forgotten how ruthless the EPL is. After 3 games, the whole EPL knows who you are. And they figured it's that first game, Liverpool. Nobody understood this guy's cooking. Enzo.
No, bro.
This is the start.
Bro, I think what it is that
this is the start.
Getting injured.
Big chances created.
Hold on. I think it was because this guy got injured. That's why he had to change the whole setup again. What's his name of this Nigerian boy?
Kani, yeah.
Okay, if you were even against West Ham, he was playing that role until Chukwuemeka got injured. That's why I say if when Chukwuemeka comes back, I think we're going to get better, even more better.
Absolutely. Oh no. Listen, it's funny you bring up Chukwuemeka. I actually think Chukwuemeka I think Enzo should look over his shoulders when Chukwuemeka comes back.
Yeah, I don't think
I
so.
know,
but they don't play the same role though.
They don't, but guess what? That midfield is now crowded, and this guy is going to have to make some very strategic substitutions, adjustments. And considering the fact that depending on if we sell Conor Gallagher or not, there's literally one spot, Jide, in the pivot available for Enzo, and 3 people.
I think I think at some point, left to me, Shasha. I think at some point, because I know this guy is a 4-2-3-1 manager, coach, right? But I think he would have to adjust his formation, because, bro, there's no way Enzo is gonna sit down or go. I'm sorry, that guy. We paid way too much for that guy to come and sit down.
Yeah, but he has played to all the games he's played is to come off the bench. He hasn't played.
I mean, he hasn't been fit though. He hasn't been fit, and even possibly he has been battling some niggling injuries, like that Aine he talked about. He hasn't been fit. If we are being honest.
Yeah, but we can't use
The
that.
blue,
Then
blue eyes. Hello.
So this is
I do.
Happy New Year, my
Alpha.
brother came, man.
like this is the start. Hey, Mr. K, how you doing? This is the start here. But
Let me see this, Abdullah.
big chances created: Manchester City 49, Liverpool 47, Newcastle 47,
Oh my goodness.
Tottenham Hotspur 47, Chelsea 45.
Yo, listen. I think we have to keep Mauricio Pochettino out of the conversation for a little bit.
I don't know why people are blaming me. I don't know why.
I did not know this. 44 big chances created.
No, see, here's the thing, right? See, now I've been saying it. You see Pochettino, right? One thing, see, there are things he did this season. I feel like the position Chelsea are in right now. I think it was one of the people that he's the normal person that messed up, in the sense that, okay, fine. When from preseason we had a working system, right? Then this guy got injured against Dortmund. Me and Abdullah, we went to watch that game in Chicago here against Dortmund at Soldier Field when Nkunku got injured. Then when the season started, this guy did the whole 360. You understand? He did the whole 360 and changed the whole setup. And I think I can understand Nkunku was a big part of your system, which is fine. That's quite all right. But what I don't understand is you putting Chilwell, a left back in a left wing for over 5 games. Do you know it took Chilwell getting injured before this guy knew that he was going to change that system? It was so obvious that left side that left wing area was dead. But this guy kept using Chilwell like that. So I think it's one of the people that actually messed Chelsea up this season. He's a fine manager, but do I see him being Chelsea's coach in the long run in the next
I don't think
next
so.
4-5 years? I don't think so. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me?
I don't think so.
Yes, Cruz.
Yeah. No, just to add on to that point that you guys are talking about. I think it goes back to what you were kind of saying a few minutes ago. I think what you were alluding to anyway is Pochettino seeing from these players what he wants.
Where's Cruz, man? Where's Cruz? What happened to him? Okay, someone. Yeah, is Pochettino seeing? I think I know what the question Cruz wants to ask. Can you hear me?
Sorry, can you guys hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead, Cruz.
Yeah, is Pochettino, what is he not seeing from Enzo? Because the easy question is, why is Chilwell playing left wing? Why is Maatsen playing right wing when he's a left back? Why is Enzo not being able to nail down that 6 or 8 position in the midfield? And for me, it's a simple question. It's a simple answer, really. What is Pochettino not seeing from these guys in the game? What is making him think, I need to play Colwell at left back. I need to play Chilwell as a left winger, not play Mudryk. I need to play someone else in the 6 other than Enzo. So we need to figure out what is he seeing. We will trust in him or we don't.
Absolutely.
Bro, do you even know what? Bro, do you even know the annoying thing, right?
Blue eyes, let me answer that.
Sure, go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, go on. Sorry.
See, my thing with that thing is, I think the only guy I'm really baffled about is Enzo, because his ability, in my own opinion, if he wants to play a certain position,
Abdullah, mute your. I know say
Abdullah, we understand you are making amala.
I don't say that rice and stew. New Year rice and stew.
Relax, Baba.
No be Abdullah, na me want enter kitchen o.
Oh, now you correct, my brother. Man. I know.
Nigeria.
I know. Say
They
that
enter pot. They enter in
you
the enter pot.
Exactly. I know. Say that rice and stew. I know. Say that rice and stew. You want to arrange.
No more. I won't cook. I want to fire me. I
No problem, my brother. Chop. I beg.
Chop.
Okay, my brother, man.
So back to my point. I think my problem with Enzo is if you want to play a number 8 position, you need to have a certain characteristic. So which goes back to the question this guy asked Cruz. As a number 8 in the Premier League, you need to at least know how to shoot. Enzo cannot shoot to save his life.
Exactly.
Like once the ball keeps dropping in that position, like a little after the box 18, you need to, I don't know, learn how to shoot. I understand he has.
Bro, I'm sorry, that one when you talk, I don't agree. Enzo can shoot, bro.
Enzo can shoot. Enzo can shoot catapult.
You need to watch this guy you need to watch this guy when he was in Benfica. When he was in River Plate, when he plays for Argentina. When this guy gets to Chelsea, it becomes something else. That guy can shoot, though. I bet that guy can shoot, I beg.
Yeah, but I can shoot in the park with
I
my
haven't seen him
friends.
shoot for Chelsea.
I can shoot in the park with my friends, but
maybe he was shooting at River Plate or shooting at Argentina, but I can count how many shots I've seen that guy hit on target. I don't know what's happening. Probably the ball they are using in the EPL is different from the one he plays at Argentina. I don't know. But that guy cannot shoot. That's one of my issues with him. And the other issue with him is he's not a ball carrier. You see what Chukwuemeka brings to that team. Like you have to be able to move that ball from your defensive to the attacking phase. Not all the time you have to throw that pass. That's very predictable. They know you are going to throw the pass.
Exactly. This is what I've been preaching.
But you need to move that ball like from that deep line or wherever the position you are assigned to. You need to be able to move the ball a couple of yards up. They now throw the pass or do whatever.
Relieve pressure.
Relieve the pressure. The pressure is always on them. As a midfielder, you need to know how to do that. So if you can't do that,
wait, Kudus with this
pass.
Kudus with this.
Nah, me asking you.
I don't know that you. I'm like, this voice is my guy now.
Nah, me.
I don't know that Kudus. I was like, what's the name? John Kudus now.
Nah, me. So my point being, he needs to add something different to his game. I don't know what it is. I think he just needs to learn how to carry the ball. So, even if he plays as a 6, I think it's very predictable as a 6 because the opposition knows he doesn't have any other option than he's just going to ping the ball to the next thing. He doesn't carry the ball. He doesn't drive. So it's very predictable. So that's why I feel like he's been struggling this season, especially in the system Pochettino is trying to play, because you have to see a lot of Pochettino's formation is very reliant on actually getting the ball from deep and actually moving it up. That's why he insisted on keeping Chukwuemeka because nobody
exactly. All of us wanted Chukwuemeka gone. I know. I was kind of we were tentative.
Chukwuemeka played. I saw this guy live in Chicago. I was like, no, this guy cannot stay in this team. Then he kept him. Why did he keep him? Because that guy knows how to actually carry the ball from deep. That's something I feel Enzo should try to add to his game, at least to survive in the Premier League, because he doesn't have that physicality. He doesn't have that physicality. I said
just add to that as well. When we spoke about this before with Gallagher. Gallagher's position in the team isn't a position in the team one where Pochettino's thinking this guy's the most skillful, the most talented, but he's adding a basic level of intensity in that midfield that Enzo cannot do. And I think that's what a lot of Enzo fans are missing out on. They're not really understanding the fact that in the Premier League, you have to earn the right to play your game. If you're a register, you better show me some elite level movement. You better be able to be like Jorginho and these guys in their prime where they find the space and they avoid all contact with the opponents. You have to be like a what's that?
No, I'm seconding what you're saying. Don't mind me.
Oh yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just saying,
You,
go ahead.
you're
No,
making
I
a
mean
brilliant point, my
Fabregas,
man.
Fabregas wasn't the most agile Jorginho, and the game's moved on. Don't get me wrong. The Premier League is very much a physical and intense league, but you still need to be able to earn the right to play your game. You need to earn the right to play your game. No one's gonna buy the yards for you. No one's gonna do your running for you. And I feel like with Enzo, he hasn't mastered the basic art of being able to find those spaces and those pockets. And on the ball, he doesn't want to run with the ball. Like Kay was just saying, he's not a ball carrier midfield. No one can tell me he can ball carry. And if you're coming from the 8 up to the final third, like what even Kovacic, I know Blue Ice isn't a fan, but when he would break that press and travel with that ball, he's gaining us 10, 15 yards up the pitch.
Absolutely.
And if Enzo's going to play 8, he has to be able to do that. That's why I said in that 8 position, when I look around the league right now, you look at somebody who's flourishing, just came to the league, Szoboszlai. He's using all his physical attributes just to be able to get his feet on the ground in the Premier League.
Yes, to sell his craft. Absolutely.
Yeah, just get his feet on the ground, and then eventually maybe he'll pick up how to find the spaces and the intelligence. But I'm not gonna lie, the Premier League is more of a physical league than a one tailored to registers who.
I'm back. I was cooking for New Year, making a new version.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, that's it, man. That's
Okay,
it.
I don't know what you guys are talking about, but we'll see how it goes.
See how it goes.
Quick. Kuz, your take on Arsenal collapse and everything, because Kuz, we said the same thing last year. I told Blue Eyes even before they played this, I was like, Blue Eyes. Blue was like, I'm bad. I said, Blue Eyes, I had a conversation with Arsenal fans. We almost get into an heated fight. And I was like, Arsenal cannot win the league. I was like, you are 30th position. Like, I'm 30th position. I accept my fate as a Chelsea fan base. But I can guarantee you something, you're not going to win the league. He said, why? I said, because this team doesn't have the know-how to win a league title. And when the pressure is on, they crumble a lot. It was like, we have Declan, you have Enzo, and I said, they were trash. I'm like, okay, thank you very much. 115 million both are trash. I agree. I take my blame as a Chelsea fan base. They will come good because they are young. And I know the club I'm supporting. But Arsenal has not showed me enough to put my faith and think that they're gonna win the league. Last season you were 8 points clear. In April you collapsed. This season too, you've not been like last season where you have been beating everybody. You have been lucky in some of the matches you've been winning this season by luck, but still you're still winning matches. I'm like, you haven't shown me anything enough to say, okay, we're gonna go to win the league.
That Chelsea Arsenal game still pisses me off anytime I remember that game. That game still pisses me off because that way Sanchez just give them that match.
So, Kuz, what do you think is the exact problem with Arsenal with regards to their league title? Is Arteta, players, what's going on? Because me, Saka and Bukayo Saka and Martinelli are born out for me. Those of them need the replacement. You have to replace those players.
You know what? You know what, Abdullah, it's funny. There's multiple reasons. I think we spoke about the goalkeeper a month ago or so, a few weeks ago. We spoke about the goalkeepers. I think there's a few reasons I could pick out for Arteta and Arsenal why they're getting it wrong. But I think the main one for me, I'm not gonna lie to you, is that the signings they made in the summer. I think if I don't go back too far, just go by the summer. If you realize where they lost the league last year and what they done in the summer to remedy what they were missing, you can tell he overthought it. And I didn't want to question. I was questioning Arteta, but at the same time, he proved me wrong so many times last season. Obviously, I don't like Arsenal, so I didn't want. I was always trying to question him. Yeah, he's rubbish. He's this, he's that. And every game in, game out, they were battling back. There was games where they were playing some unbelievable Barcelona type football. And we're not going to lie to you. If you remember last season, they were sweeping teams away. So I was like, look, as much as I can criticize Arsenal, am I just being a Chelsea fan with a rivalry talk, or am I actually being a football fan and being realistic? So a lot of the criticism I had for them last season was borderline just to do with rivalry. But then when I started to realize, you know what, this guy's done a lot, and where he's taken them from and the mentality shift, it looked like he had turned the leaf. I just think in the summer, he really overthought it, man. I mean, you guys know how I feel about Kai Havertz, and for someone to feel like that was the remedy. When you look at some of the transfers that's happened,
leave Kai alone. Leave Kai alone.
I will never leave him alone. I suffered with that guy, man. I suffered with that boy, and now he's gone to Arsenal and making them suffer. I'm happy, man. I'm happy. I can't lie. I can't lie. It's by his graces that's happening, man. I can't lie, man. To be honest, because chai,
But
that
people,
Guy
See, bro.
alone.
See,
Leave
see,
guy
bro.
see,
alone.
this is the
Bro,
problem. People are saying,
you even know the crazy thing. The crazy thing was letting Shaka go and replacing him with Havertz. That again that's a sacking offense.
it's a sackable. No, it's more than a
That's a
sackable. It's
sackable offense,
punishable
right?
by.
That's a sacking.
He needs to go to the Hague. That's
Hold
war
on,
crimes.
Let's
That's
have a
war
discussion.
crimes.
Who made that comment? Let's have a discussion about that
I
comment.
did.
I don't want to
I
get
did.
it.
Perfect.
I did.
Let's have a debate. You guys have 1 minute to spare.
1 minute, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Let's go. I'll make it quick. Let's have a
Oh,
debate on that comment.
It's a
So you-
clarifying, Abby.
Hold
What's
on.
the
Yeah,
debate?
No, it's a
yeah.
fine
What's the
point.
debate?
That's
Kai
fine.
Havertz is a good or bad signing.
No. He made a fantastic point with the fact I didn't even know that Kai Havertz was supposed to replace Xhaka. I didn't know that was the plan. Okay,
Yeah.
let's go back now. How long was Xhaka with Arsenal?
I mean, Shaka was there over 6 years. If
No,
I'm not
hold
mistaken.
on. How long was Xhaka with Arsenal?
I think
Give me a
7 years.
number.
7 years.
7 years,
7 years,
6
maybe.
7 years.
6,
Yeah.
7 years.
How long did it take before we knew that Xhaka was good?
The last season he left.
When
So what?
Xhaka was on, you know that time when Xhaka threw his jersey and flipped the fans.
Yeah,
Remember that game
I
when he
remember.
flipped
Yeah.
the fans when he was captain?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was the captain before they took it from him. That was the game they took it
Guess
from
what
him.
Kai Havertz was doing that year?
It was in Bayern Leverkusen, right?
No, he was winning Champions League. That was the year he won Champions League. Somebody check. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I think you are right.
That was the year he was winning Champions League for Chelsea. So again, let people pipe down. Xhaka is a fantastic. I think he's the best midfielder right now in the Bundesliga, hands down. I've seen his games, man. The guy is cooking. But let me tell you, Xhaka blossomed. Remember, that's a CM position, and most top class CMs flourish at 28, 29, 26, 27. That age. So let's calm down with this Xhaka comparison to Havertz. Havertz has been cooking more. He's been cooking from long time ago. That's all I wanted to say. Go ahead.
Cooking. What was it cooking? I beg.
He got a Champions League now.
I
Is
beg.
please. I wanna just hop in on this Kai Havertz. You know, when Chelsea sold that guy, I was really happy for them because
Bro,
that
bro,
guy is
I have
that
never
guy
seen.
is
I
one of
have
the
never
is,
seen a Chelsea
that
fan
guy
base
that guy
that
is one of the worst player you can ever have. in
Stop.
the team.
Leave Kai Havertz.
Oh God! Like I mean, Blue Eyes. We've had this discussion on this guy. He said, "Oh, you need to keep some furniture,
some furniture
some furniture." I
from
said,
the old house.
Then I
Yeah,
told you the
no. Kai, no, listen. Kai, like I was saying, Kai Havertz is part of the problem, but there's more than that. Like I said, the money they spent. If you look at some of the
I
signs,
wouldn't say Kai Havertz is part of the problem. I think they didn't rectify the striking position. Assuming they decide to just
You
buy
didn't mute your
a
mic.
striker alongside Kai
Oh,
Havertz.
sorry.
In my work, you know,
As
let's say
for me, okay.
they buy a Vlahovic plus
I
Kai
think
Havertz.
I don't know if you guys because I want us to talk about the Super Eagles with Organizer, but for me, yes, you can get a striker, but I still think player like Martinelli, Bukayo Saka are born out. Those two players are born out, and you don't have a wing, you don't have a right back and left back who can overlap and cross the ball to a striker. Whoever is going to go to Arsenal as a striker will suffer because you can only rely on Odegaard, and if Odegaard is marked out, Bukayo Saka is marked out, Martinelli is marked out. Who's going to cross the ball for them because the right back and the left back doesn't overlap? So who is crossing the ball to the striker? He has to come into the play. Because Ateta is playing this weird formation where he wants to play inverted wing back. Please tell me who is crossing the ball to the striker? Who?
Abdullah. Jesus is not that kind of striker.
I
watch him play at Man City for a long time. I think the problem Arsenal have is one. I think someone said it. Arteta is not the guy that's going to take them to the promised land.
I said this, yeah.
Someone said he's the Brendan Rodgers of Arsenal right now. He's just the guy. He's just the guy that's going to get their mouth wet a little bit before
You know the worst thing, before you continue, you know the worst thing that Arteta did in the past 2 years?
What?
I'm going to make a controversial statement. Did anybody watch the game today?
I did, yeah.
Did you watch the complete game?
I watched the complete game, yeah, the full game, yeah.
Did you see when the whistle went prr, prr, prr? Did you see that?
Yes, I saw it, yeah.
Did you see the camera on Ateta's face?
I saw it's coming on. It
What did
looks
he
someone
do?
that it looks
hung-
someone that is drained. That's
Yeah,
the
he hung
progress
his
on
head.
the-
That was terrible. Hi,
Mhm.
Mourinho will be laughing in his chair. When you
Mhm.
lose a game like that, especially when you're chasing number one,
Mhm.
the way you leave is not like that. He basically threw away the baby and the bathwater with that head movement.
Mhm.
Go and watch that thing again. Go ahead, guys. That's all I wanted to say.
Because I get what K's saying, but this is me now. In
The
terms
guy
of-
looks dejected. Man.
People are saying buy a striker, buy a striker, buy a striker. But when Ateta is playing inverted wing back, I have a problem with that. Bukayo Saka and Martinelli has not been in form this season. And you want to bring in a striker to do what? To come and play in the midfield? I don't get. It's a little bit weird because people are saying buy a striker, buy a striker, buy a striker. Who is crossing the striker the ball? Your right back and Weber doesn't overlap. So who's going to cross him the ball? Odegaard is marked out of the game. Bukayo Saka and Martinelli out of the game. Are you going to rely on Kai Havertz to pass or Declan Rice to pass?
No, but you see the problem today.
Mhm.
If we're still talking about
I want us to round up on Arsenal, but
okay, yeah, I think I was looking at the comments. Time, I think he wants you to put up his comment.
okay.
I don't know what he was talking about.
Chelsea is the first team. This is 5 wins, 15 draws, 0 loss in 30 points. 5th place. Chelsea records second of the season. 5 wins, 5 draw, 10 loss. Equals 20 points, 15th place. Lord have mercy. No comments.
No way.
I prefer not to talk. I prefer not to respond.
Is this a prediction or is this a fact right now?
Is it a fact or a prediction?
Is this where he's seeing we're going to end?
I don't know. No comment, please. I prefer not to respond. I prefer not to respond.
Listen, for this game today, you see what happened is
Mhm.
Arteta relied on Declan Rice to he gave him the keys to the car, right?
Go on.
And he put him in an island. Cruz, I can have this discussion. And he put him in an island. He put him in an island to do it. And I don't think Declan Rice. And then when you have Iwobi, you see what Iwobi did today, right? Iwobi he was basically the what you
It
call.
was not Iwobi, it was Paulinia.
I know, but Iwobi was a problem because he kept coming. He kept coming. Iwobi was like Rodrigo de Paul. I always like to use Rodrigo de Paul.
Oh, that madman.
That crazy, exactly. He just kept running. That's why they took him out. That's why coach, okay, we need stability now. We need to now control the game. Let's take this 2-1, and you're going to Afcon, so just relax and bounce. The problem is Declan Rice. I was surprised. Declan Rice kind of disappointed me today, a little bit.
Your guy.
He's my guy. I'm like I was hoping to come on this stream to sell why Declan Rice can apply himself in different playbooks.
And I'm one with Declan Rice.
So when I was watching him today, I was surprised that he was going to the game instead of just actually pinging the balls so that forced people to come and defend him. So Iwobi and those guys with power.
Guys, do you watch West Ham match? Declan Rice was abysmal. Oh my.
Yeah, but that one again,
God.
you see, that's another game that Declan Rice surprised me again. I'm like,
oh my God.
How can you be playing against your former team and you don't match their neck?
But Blue Eyes. But this is remember what we spoke about. This has always been my thing with Declan Rice. He's a very good 6. He can stay in front of the back 4, distribute the ball, tackle, break up play. When the games are open, if you look, Chelsea had one of his best games this season in the second half because the game's open and it's teams that are going to come and attack. Chelsea come to attack, Arsenal will come into attack. If you look at Chelsea this season, we've done well against teams that come to play because we come to play. What Declan Rice now, a little bit of Caicedo as well, these type of players who have come from lower league teams in the midfield and now they're playing a step higher with the top 4, top 6 teams. They need to. It's so clear that the time you have on the ball is more because you're playing for a better team, and teams most times out of 10 surrender possession. When you surrender possession to a player like Declan Rice,
exactly,
it exposes his limited attacking footballing ability. That's what is happening with Caicedo right now. The game
then it starts taking unnecessary touches.
Yeah, because he doesn't have the mindset like Odegaard. He's not an attacking player, so naturally he's not going to be sharp in the final third.
You're spot on. This is what I was finding out because I'm all about give me a situation and let me cook, no matter what. And then of course I've seen Declan Rice flourish as a number 5, as a CB. So I figured, you know what, this should be easy plug and play for him to be the main man, because he should be saying to Arteta, whether Partey comes back, whether Jorginho picks up form, whether Odegaard, I'm the man. That's what he should be doing now. That's the kind of player he should be.
Haven't you
right
seen
now.
it's similar? Have you seen it's similar with Caicedo? Caicedo's picking up the ball in the midfield, and he has time. And the guy's
exactly.
Very limited attacking wise. Very limited.
You can't. But Cruz, hold on. Cruz, I'm with you. Let me say something to Cruz. Cruz, I'm with you on this debate, but please let's respect Declan Rice, please, for now.
I respect him, but when you put him up a stinker, we have to have that discussion.
No, of course. No. What I mean, let's respect. No. Cruz, what I mean exactly. Okay, my brother, God bless you. What I'm trying to say is, don't mention Declan Rice and Caicedo in the same statement yet. It's not fair.
Before we land, because
hold on. No. I won't take no disrespect. I won't take no disrespect for my boy. I beg. What do you mean that we don't mention Declan? I won't take no. I won't take no disrespect.
I always fight boys with Enzo Fernandez. Go ahead, fight with Caicedo. I fight boys with Enzo a lot. I can't a lot. Fight with Caicedo, I beg.
Bro.
What the hell?
Caicedo is done this, my guy.
He's won Machiavelli or Kante.
I beg fighting. I have been fighting blue eyes with Opanka a lot. Fighting.
No, I was very guys. Listen, guys. I know we're cracking jokes. I was very disappointed with Declan Rice today. I was very disappointed with Declan Rice against West Ham.
Yes, I wasn't even disappointed today. West Ham kind of just make me laugh. Oh my God!
Bro, you guys have to understand that they know this guy's style of play, so they know against West Ham. Even me was like, wait, where's Rice? Because that day Rice was shit. Oh, I'm sorry.
It was abysmal. I'm like, I was asking myself.
He even gave away the penalty. You remember?
Yeah, that guy was really shit.
Who played? Help me out here, guys. Help me out. Who played midfield for West Ham?
Alvarez, Mexican brother.
We were supposed to sign Alvarez, right?
Alvarez was.
I don't know why they don't sign Alvarez.
Alvarez, that
was. Chelsea wanted to go for that guy. That's still
that guy.
That walk up here from Ajax.
Yes.
Yeah, we want to sign that guy. It was
from Mexico.
We want to sign that guy at the beginning of last season.
That guy.
It's not good. The guy is shit. This that.
Oh, that guy is a. Oh my God, he's a destroyer.
Chelsea, we need to stop buying players, man, who we don't know if can break down low blocks, man. We just need to sign top players, man. Because I'm telling you, all these big midfielders, when you put them in a big team against low blocks and they're not in their smaller teams playing. Remember, most of the smaller teams play more 50-50 possession. Is the games are up and down because Brentford think they can beat West Ham. Aston Villa think they can beat Brentford. Bournemouth think they can beat West Ham. They're all playing each other, mid-table teams fighting. So when they come to Chelsea now, and you're saying, okay, cool, 2 banks of 4, show me what you're made of. Caicedo's
financial services.
Yeah,
it was good yesterday.
Financial services.
My guy.
No.
That guy.
See, bro.
That guy.
You guys have to understand that Caicedo is not really being utilized in his preferred position. Same issue we are having with Kobe playing left back. You guys have to listen to his coach in Ecuador. He said that guy is not really an old himself or whatever.
The Ecuador manager said the same thing to that.
What do you say? Caicedo's not playing in his positions, that you said?
Yeah, he's a number 8.
He's not. The guy's a number 8. That's the funny
thing. But this goes back to what Blue Eyes was saying. What are the margins in these positions? Is it like a 6 should be able to do what an 8 can do, and an 8 should be able to do some of what a 10 can do? I understand.
Like, hello, somebody help me out here, please.
Thank you. You know what I mean?
Let me explain.
You're buying 100 million pounds footballers. You're buying 100 million pound footballers.
Let me explain. I'll give an explanation.
Let me put a player.
I'll give an explanation. I'll give an explanation now.
Hold on.
There is a
Remember Gundogan.
They should be able to moonlight. Blue Eyes. They should be able to moonlight. Moonlight, man.
Wait. I'll give an explanation.
Cruz, you're taking notes, my brother. God bless you.
Hold on. How did you guys feel when we signed Ramirez? You know Ramirez was pro in his first season. If you guys remember very well. Ramirez was pro. Do you guys remember in 2000 we bought Ramirez 2010, right? Was it 2011? Yeah, 2011 season. That guy was really poor, and as the game goes by, he got better the following season. So you guys need to give this boy time. I don't understand all the criticism he keeps getting.
Yeah, but Ramirez is a bad example because Ramirez could play 6, 8, 10. Ramirez could play anywhere through that midfield.
Comfortably. But at least he could moonlight.
Add 7 and 11 to the resume.
Yes.
But Ramirez was poor at the 6.
Imagine Caicedo for 7.
Like the bid.
Blue Eyes, imagine Caicedo playing 7 for you.
Listen,
Let
me tell you something about Caicedo. You know what told me
he hasn't done bad for me. He hasn't done bad at all.
No. Let me say something. Let me say something here. The way how I was able to assess Caicedo is the way he positions himself to receive the ball. Terrible. It's below average.
He needs to work on that.
He needs to work. You know how he receives the ball? He receives the ball facing the person passing it to him.
Why you don't do that? That's true.
It has to be L-shaped, especially in that position, so that when you get it, you just turn.
You got turn.
When he gets it, what he does is that he now starts to shuffle his feet. Should I go left? Should I go right? When you're playing with people like Alvarez, those guys that are coming like trains.
Where will you turn to?
My brother, you get pickpocketed.
Where will you turn to?
And
you turn it back to your goalkeeper.
Before we move on to the big debate here, Cruz, because like I said, people are saying they need a second in the striker. It makes me laugh because when you're saying you need a striker, when your right back and left back are not inverting, how do the striker work? Because in every match, if you want to play Arsenal, if you mark out to Odegaard, the game is over. He's the creative player there. Bukayo Saka and Martinelli, they have been double up 2-2. They double up them 2-2 players. So now tell me, how does the striker work in that team where the right back and the left doesn't even overlap? How? People are saying buy striker. How? Because the striker will be limited in his play. It will not look like a trash player.
Oh no, Abdullah, this is where you are wrong.
Okay.
Arsenal's system doesn't need an overlapping what's it called?
Okay.
No. The way they played last season, when they look like a team.
But this is
let me just explain.
Okay.
They put pressure on you. Like you will always lose the ball to Arsenal in your own half. Let me repeat that. You will always lose the ball to Arsenal in your own half. So you are not getting out of your half. So that pressure is the only play. Arsenal love to play like that half of the pitch. That's where they want to play. So if they are playing in your half, you don't need overlapping fullbacks all the time because they always have the ball in your box 18, like around that area all the time. So you need an overlapping fullback when you have what's it called? We need an overlapping fullback when you have you are playing from your box, doing all that. Then you need your fullback to start running past. No. Arsenal don't need that. They just increase the pressure, make sure you lose the ball, and but the mistake they made is they didn't bring in enough competition for Saka and Martinelli. Those guys have been playing games after games after games, and this is the EPL. This is where the EPL becomes a different monster. They will watch your clip.
Okay. Why do you think Arsenal fans were pissed when they didn't get Modric? Why do you think they were pissed? You see that Trossard, they can say what they want, but they wanted that Modric so bad. They wanted that boy so fucking bad. Because they knew that boy was
Trossard is worth 10 Modric.
Abdul, where are you? Abdul, where are you?
That was why they were pissed. That's why till today they will keep on insulting that boy.
They needed. See, EPL is very bad though. There are bad people in EPL. Like they've watched.
Yes, I give the credit. It's the best league in the world. I give the credit for that, Bryce.
I don't think those two guys have more than 7 goals.
Thank you, Abdullah. Thank you for your recognition. We appreciate it.
Bryce, the reason is because Bryce, EPL is like playing a FIFA very fast. I'm like, hold on,
bro. That league will embarrass you.
Yeah,
it will expose you, man.
It will expose you. I swear.
This is why. This is one of the reasons why.
I
they
just
are
laugh at those
struggling.
people that keep on saying Galiga is this. I'm like, bro,
Story.
if Messi, don't get me wrong, Messi is one of the greatest players of all time. But all that shit he did in La Liga, he won't do it in EPL. They go
He would
bring
not.
that.
He's not going to fly in
clip.
DPL.
They will watch the clip like crazy.
EPL.
There's like 10 people assigned to watching clips.
Ask Messi why he didn't want to come to EPL when he went to PSG now. He could have gone to Man City easily. That guy don't come EPL though. Yeah, but weird.
I don't think he wins. I don't think he wins anything. I don't think he wins as. Anyways, Messi na superstar, but man, EPL would have been a different game for him.
Bro, he would score, but they will expose him.
They'll expose him, man. They'll expose him.
He will get injured.
And you know what's so cool about the EPL is they give you two approaches. The first approach is they will leave you to run, and the second approach is they will run with you.
The funny part about I was doing a review this morning when I was checking some of the matches that have been played. I was doing a review. I was like, the amount of exposure EPL is giving players, it makes me laugh. I will use Alan as an example. Last season, when Alan scored, when he was top scorer, people leave him alone like, "Then Alan, don't worry, man." This season, he's been exposed a lot.
He's been exposed.
They don't injure my guy. They don't injure my guy.
This season, Alan has been exposed, and the reason he has been exposed is because now people keep an eye on him and say, "She's been at Ireland. Don't worry."
They watch the clips.
She's been at Ireland.
They watch the clips. Abdullah, let me just make this point on Arsenal. Let me just make this point on Arsenal. I think the ownership are contented with their current form. I don't think they really want to win that league. Let's be honest. They haven't won the league in like what? 20 years. Let me finish. I will tell you why. I will tell you why.
No, you can't say that, bro.
I will tell you why. I will tell you why.
Listen. 100 million. Arsenal never spent 100 million on a player before.
Let me tell you why.
Don't say that. No. Don't
let me tell you why.
Let me explain this.
Abdullah, let me finish my point. See, Arsenal they haven't won the league in 20 years. And you have to understand, they haven't even played the Champions League in like almost 10 years.
No, 6 years. 7 years.
They didn't play the Champions League 7 years. So my point is, them getting a coach that can at least get them to a level that they are competing for something. Let's just put it, they are pretending to be competing for something. They are already in a better position. I don't think they want to compromise that position and say, "Hey, we want to go get another coach, or we want to go to the next level." They are already contented with what they currently have. That's the fact. They love where they are. Like, it's not like a Chelsea whereby Chelsea just won the Champions League 2 years ago. They won the league 6 years ago or something like that. No, Arsenal they haven't won anything in like 20. They haven't won, like, the only major honors they have is probably an FA Cup.
Yeah.
So why do you think they would want to go all out and actually buy a crazy player and start trying to win the league? No, they are in a comfortable position. They are just having fun. Let them have their fun.
No.
Come on.
I don't agree with that, Sha.
Because why didn't they buy a striker?
No, listen. They have enough to win the league, but it comes down to management for me.
It's management, yeah.
They have enough to win as it stands right now. Okay, based on what they did last season, let's actually look at trajectory. Right, look at their performance last season, and then this season you add who do you add?
Havertz and Rice.
Timber
with this goalkeeper. What's his name? David Raya.
Yeah, David Raya, and he made a very loud political move in benching. What's his name?
Ramsdale.
That was he showed his hand, so he was ready to play ball. And Arteta basically put his neck on the line, making that move. Because when you change your number one, just like that, your number one that took you to almost the promised land last season.
For me, that's a very stupid move, Sha.
Yeah.
I'm saying it. It's a very stupid move, I beg.
Why? Why do you say that?
bro, it's a stupid move. Bro, I see. You can see people can say all they want. But the only reason he got Raya was because Raya is a ball playing goalkeeper, right? In terms of shot stopping, which is the number one job of a goalkeeper, Raya is not better than Ramsey. It's just because of the fact that Raya is a ball playing goalkeeper. That's just it.
So
For me, I'll keep on saying it. He wants to be a Guardiola so bad.
yeah, so again, all I'm saying is Pep put not Pep. What's his name? This Everton boy. I always call him Everton boy. Arteta. Yeah,
Arteta.
yeah, Arteta. Arteta put his neck on the line by making that political move to pull out a functioning number one, and you know how scarce number ones are in world football, especially when you have a number one that is literally about as consistent as they are. So again, man, and then listen, being able to find a position for Kai Havertz has been a problem for this man.
But that's what. But just
it has been a problem when he was at Chelsea too.
But the coaches that we had at Chelsea too were below average. Tuchel, where is he today?
He's in Bayern.
Tuchel is not below average. What?
No, I'm saying that it's a what do you call it? It's a figure of speech.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a figure of speech that because in the past 5 years, I mean, he won us the Champions League, but
yeah,
look at what he's going through right now. Even in Germany, I know he's up there.
No. But that's what. But just going on what you said with Havertz, that's what I said. Havertz is their worst sign. If you look at when Liverpool won that were battling City over the years, their wingers were scoring goals. Firmino was chipping in as well, but nobody said, "Oh, Liverpool need to go out and buy a deadly striker." Arsenal have used that same sort of blueprint where their wide players are outputting the numbers, but then to go in the summer and sign Kai Havertz, he's not even replaced Xhaka numbers. Xhaka had his best scoring and assisting season.
Yeah, but again,
last season.
Again, Kai Havertz, if you're Arteta, you're thinking that here's a young kid. If you're going to replace somebody who's cooking in Xhaka, Kai Havertz is a close replacement. Come on.
No,
he's not.
What?
He's not. He's not.
No, you're not.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! I'm okay.
No, but
Let's take Super Eagles. Let's move on to Super Eagles.
No, but Blue Eyes, it's not. It's the profile.
Don't even say it outside. Don't even try it. No, what? Do you know what Shaka does?
No, hold on.
No, I won't take that. No.
Hold on.
I don't know like Arsenal, but I won't take that. I beg. Stop. No.
Hold on. Let me say something here. Shaka, what was Shaka's position?
Number 8.
No, what was his position at Arsenal for the past 7 years?
That guy was
number 8. Isn't it number 8?
That guy was doing the dirty job for Arsenal last season. And guess what? And he could even add goals to his game. So he was scoring goals too. That's how good Shaka was.
No, I like Shaka.
Him and Ahmed, they are totally different players.
No, but what I'm trying to say, you don't even know where I'm going with this is that Mikel Arteta brought in an attacking player and wanted to because he saw something in Kai Havertz's game, and you know what, I see that too. I can see Kai Havertz as an 8.
Guys, I don't want to talk about Kai Havertz.
If you coach him well, but Mikel Arteta, it didn't work out for him. Kai Havertz should be up. Kai Havertz should be either playing Saka's position or Martinelli's position, or even what's his name's position.
No.
Hey man, but he can't do that. Saka is the man. Saka is the king in that village.
Blue Eye, this is the problem. Before we move on to the Super, this is. I don't want to talk about Kai Havertz because I'm an advocate.
He plays that front three. This is the first time that we've seen Kai Havertz come in and moonlight in that Xhaka's position.
But this is the definition.
I think he's been doing very well.
This is the definition of Kai Havertz for me. August, a buzzword. Everybody shouts, Kai Havertz! November, a ghost. He come back again in December. Kai Havertz! Everybody shouts. In March, Kai Havertz turn up. He score 1 or 2 goals. He ghosted again. In May, end of the season, Kai Havertz turn up. Please tell me, how can I have someone like that in a team and you expect me to rely on him?
This is what happens. This is what happens with that kind of performance, Abdullahi. Is you look at your statisticians and they'll look at the number of goals he will produce after all that. So if after all that he still comes up with, let's say, 15 EPL goals,
he won't score 15 EPL goals. I'm sorry. He will not score. You know that, guys. You know that.
Where is he now? How many goals has he scored right now?
4 goals. 4.
in the span of in how many games?
How many games?
Baba, I beg no go talk that thing as like I have 15 goals. I beg no stop. Even
Yeah.
when they play striker, you know score 15.
Hold on, no. I'm just asking a question. How many
Yeah,
goals
scored 4 goals already in Premier.
in how many games?
I can't
One penalty.
Oh, now we're talking penalty. You know how many penalties Frank Lampard score as the best striker, best striker for Chelsea?
But what I'm saying, before we move on, what I'm saying is, Kai Havertz doesn't surprise me because I am an advocate of him. But it's like
Not because of one game.
See, plus Kai Havertz is like American weather. When it's cold, it's cold. When it's hot, it's hot. I'm not joking. It's Kai Havertz for you. I know the kind of player he is. I am a big advocate of Kai because I know the kind of player he is. In August, everybody will shout, Havertz! The whole social media will not let us hear word. In November, Kai Havertz goes. He will not come back again. Havertz will turn up again in December. Kai Havertz! In March, Havertz will show up. After March, you will not see him again until the end of the season. That's when you say Kai Havertz. Please, explain to me, how can I rely on that kind of player? On and off. How?
Oh no, he's not. No, listen. Kai Havertz is not doing himself any favors. I'm a big fan, but if it's not showing on the report card, is totally. I cannot defend you. He's not doing himself any favors. But if you're telling me about ability, I will debate you any day, any time.
Guys, we know he has the ability. Nobody's denying Kai Havertz.
Unfortunately, he's not doing himself any favors on the performance side. So again, man. But I see why.
Like, Cole Palmer has broken Kai Havertz record in Chelsea.
Listen, Cole Palmer shot me up against Luton.
8 goals. Kai Havertz in his best season in Chelsea scored 8 goals. 8. And Cole Palmer broke that record already yesterday.
What position did he play in that game against Luton?
Bro, see, I'm not
was number 10.
I'm not going to deny it. When we signed that boy, I was one of the people that were saying, what kind of signing is this? I criticized that signing so bad because I didn't think it was going to add anything to that Chelsea team. And watching that ball, I can tell you,
because in America, okay, and video was there.
Whoever recommended that boy to Chelsea deserves a fucking.
It was the guy that worked with him in Manchester City before.
Oh, Joe Shield,
yeah. So if you look at it this way, Blue Eyes, NBC in America, because they usually ask them to pick player of the season, and they are already putting Cole Palmer there. I'm just laughing that. Hold on a minute. Has the player of the season? Interesting. I heard of so many players. I'm like, okay, this is too early because what that guy is producing for Chelsea is very rare for a player like him to produce because that guy has the ability, the technical ability, and when they say someone can ball, Cole Palmer can ball. When you can ball, you can ball. You have forget banter. When you can play ball, you can play ball.
Yeah, the guy shot me up against Luton.
Cole Palmer can ball. And in that Chelsea team, he's the only one that has brain and intelligence to pick a pass. I'm not joking. It's a fact. He's the only player in that Chelsea team.
Abla, you know what? Nkunku was terrible in that game, man.
I'm not going to blame you. I'm going to blame Poch.
No, Abla. Stop. Oh.
Okay.
Stop. Oh.
Why?
You have to attack these players. We need kings, man. Don't say
no, but Blue Eyes, I agree, Abdullah. Do you know why? Because that game didn't. Poch, man. Anyway, I don't want to blame Poch. I've never rated him anyway.
You cannot go after.
No, but Blue Eyes. You need to understand that game had nothing to do with Christopher Nkunku.
At all.
He had no right. If you saw how physical, did you watch the game? How physical that game was. I don't know why.
They were physical.
No. But
what
listen,
game have you watched to make that sub? I didn't understand. I'm not gonna lie.
Listen. It is Nkunku's responsibility. Remember, Nkunku wants to come back and take his spot.
Yes.
So it's not about whether this.
No, but he's still learning the league. That's that.
No, come on.
I don't know, man. That wasn't the game, man.
Let me tell you something. Nkunku should have the footballing brain to evade physicality in that kind of a game with the kind of ball control that kid has. He should be able to position himself in a sense that if any of those guys want to come physical, it exposes them.
I agree with you, but
he didn't do anything. Nkunku, you know what Nkunku was doing? He was just standing and looking at his boots.
No. See,
It was. I
Guys,
thought that was a 0 out of 10 performance.
yeah, I
Terrible,
agree. But what makes it even worse is poor
terrible, man.
substitution. In-game management was
You didn't
abysmal.
show. You didn't show for the ball.
No, boys. We
No,
are
no,
talking
hold
about
on,
the
Abdullah. Let me just finish
Go ahead, go
now.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Abdullah,
My
let me
bad,
just
my bad,
finish. I
my
beg.
bad. Go
Let
ahead.
me just finish, man.
Mhm.
Jackson. I thought Jackson was man of the match. First of all,
No, but go ahead.
for me, let me just finish.
Kopama, that's the Kopama.
Obviously, yeah. Obviously, Kopama scored the goals and everything. Kopama, but for me, just as a fan, from what I saw Jackson do, carry the ball,
You
turn.
didn't get it,
Abdullah, let me finish. You know, I
Go
beg.
ahead,
You know,
go ahead,
Chai.
go ahead. No vest, no vest, no vest. Go ahead.
From Jackson receiving the ball, running, Nkunku was nowhere to be found to receive any of those balls Jackson was carrying. He went and was hiding behind what are the name of those defenders? I'm like, what the heck is this, man? Who is this guy? Yes, okay.
I mean, that's the instruction the coach gave him now.
No, but even if the coach, the reason I'm saying this is even if the coach threw him in the deep end, he's supposed to at least, man, come on, man, make an impact. That should be against Luton. That should be the game you're saying to the coach, I got to start the next EPL game. That's all. Go ahead, guys.
I think no, but I think I get what you mean, but I think it's the way the rest of the team was set up. Pots, we all dropped back, like the game became broken. I don't know.
Yeah, after that Hamilton first goal.
Yeah,
Because
impressed.
guys, yesterday Nana almost finished me, and I gave him his moment yesterday, and I was just laughing because
Man, them.
he almost finished me yesterday. I gave him his moment because Madueke was in the last two matches he has been good, and because I was telling Nana about what Poch said. Poch said it's not even about his goals, it's about his hard work, because he said Madueke is very lazy. He does not track back. That he won that from me. He said he's not worried about his goal because he knows he has the ability to score goals. He trusts him to score goals. But we want him to be not to be lazy, but to be hard work and work with the team together. He said, I know you are a very good individual, but you have to work with the team to work together. And even Madueke even said, he said he's not worried about goals because he said the manager trusts him to score goals. But he said he wants him to work with the team in terms of being hard work and also helping the team out. He said it together himself. He said it yesterday himself. I'm like, this is the reason Poch has been putting him on the bench, getting pissed off at him. Because Poch knows who Madueke is. He knows he's a talented player. But if you are lazy, if you don't want to work for the team, Mr. Man, you remain on the bench. You've gotten on the bench. Boys, in the last two matches, Sterling has been on the bench. Why? Because he's lazy. He doesn't want to track back.
Fantastic decision by the gaffer.
He does not want to track back. So Poch believe, okay, if you want to school me for my job, I will school you to remain on the bench. Remain on the bench.
Straight up.
Let me tell you something. People will say Sterling was shocked by Pochettino's decision. I wasn't shocked because I expected Sterling to be on the bench for a very long time. He's been lazy.
Let's go back to Madek.
And for Noni, that was a performance for me yesterday. I was very happy because, like I said to you, I said, this guy is talented. At least give him a chance. Sterling has been stinking up the place. Give him a chance. Let's see.
Let me tell you something about Noni Madek. It's simple. He scored it. I thought that goal was probably goal of the month. Goal was probably goal of the month. Fantastic showing. My problem with Noni Madek now, like you said, in the past two games, he's been very good. Is I don't want to sound like the Debbie Downer of this whole situation.
I was coming to do it anyway, so it's fine.
Okay,
Don't worry.
okay, good. Okay, I thought I was alone. He almost, his game fades like a candle. I don't like that. So again, maybe that's because he's young and he hasn't gotten minutes. He hasn't played in a long time.
Yes.
But I find that after the goal, I didn't see Noni again. After the goal, he was all over the place.
No, I think he was doing more of a defensive work, which Poch wanted him to do.
But there was no effect coming. I can see.
If you look in the first half, he was coming to support who was playing the right back, Gusto, a lot. If you remember, he was coming to support him a lot in terms of getting.
He had a fantastic game, but for me, the next, you know how you say, what's the next area of opportunity when you sit with if you're doing a job evaluation with a peer, and they say, what's the next area of opportunity? I think the next area of opportunity that he can work on right now is to develop an element of consistency to his game.
Yes, I agree.
Hold on, obviously he can score goals, and it looks like he will be one of our main guys in scoring goals. But now, what can you do to stay consistent? What can you do to keep? Because who's he going to bench if he gets a shot?
Sterling now.
Exactly.
Bro,
So what can you do to
bro,
bench
see,
Sterling?
after that Wolves game, I don't want to see that Sterling in that Chelsea team anymore. That guy's an idiot. That guy's an idiot. I swear to God. That guy.
Sterling hasn't been that good, but this is what you need to
Bro,
understand.
no, bro, it's not even that. You see,
Sterling, this is what
Pochettino messed up in this. That was the right moment. Immediately he did that rubbish. He should have stopped him out. Mourinho would have
Take him off.
Mourinho would have done that. I swear to God,
Mourinho
would have stopped him
will
out.
never play this. That
Even Conte, they would have stopped him out.
Anymore for the rest of the season. You will not play anymore. You will not play again for Mourinho.
I haven't been on stream. I haven't been on stream since that happened. What are you guys saying about that?
That Wolverhampton one day, see, if
That
you do
was
that for
terrible.
Mourinho,
After I just saw that,
that for
I'm
Mourinho.
done. Don't call me. Lose. Don't
I forgot about that. I forgot.
Do you even know how crazy it is that even Arsenal fans that don't like Chelsea, they were like, bro, come on, man. They even say, come on. You have two players. Three.
Palmer, Johnson, and Broja.
No, it's two.
No, it was three.
I have a question. Can I ask you guys a question? Abdullahi.
Yep.
Abdullahi, can I ask you guys? I want to ask you guys a question.
Go ahead.
If that, do you think that he didn't pass that? Because I have my own theory on what he was doing there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think he didn't pass that ball because he plays for Chelsea and Pochettino's the manager? Because I can't imagine too many times at Man City where he doesn't pass that ball. Do you think he feels that he can do what he wants? Because if Aguero was to his right,
Absolutely.
Wait, let me respond to that. Let me respond to that.
Do you understand my point? Like,
yes, cool. This is the problem now. Is after Thiago Silva is the most experienced player in that team, and I understand him being scoring so many goals in the period, but at that moment of time, that period of time, we needed you to rise up.
Yeah, bro. He basically put himself before the team. That's what that means.
Cole Palmer and
but I agree with you guys. But what I'm saying is, do you think he did that because he feels like he can? Because it's Chelsea and the manager can't really tell him anything, and there's no one around to put him in his place.
That's why he's on the bench in the last two matches. He deserves to be on the bench.
I think so. Yeah, that's right. That's
Abdullahi. He was suspended for one of those games.
Because if that was Aguero next to him and Pep Guardiola,
and the last match he didn't play.
I think he'll pass the ball, bro. I think he'll pass.
The problem is, I know maybe he might have difficulty in trusting those players, but at least pass them the ball. If everybody want to abuse, let them abuse the person you pass the ball to. No, you.
Bro, do you even know the crazy thing? Some fans were trying to give him an excuse saying,
Abdul, Happy New Year to you.
Some people said, some fans were trying to give him an excuse. They said, maybe he passed the ball against Man City, against Man U. Jackson Mills. I said, this one is different, I beg. This was just him, that person at the goal post. That was a free goal. That was an empty net. And this guy just, even the way he even kicked the ball, was like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Can I say something, please?
Go ahead. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to everybody. Blue Eyes.
Abdul, I hope you didn't shout too much. Abdul, I hope you didn't shout. Abdul, what did you cook for New Year?
What did I cook for you?
Banku.
I don't chop a long time ago now.
The reason I have to, because we are getting into a tense place where we're going to talk about Super Eagles. We might have to start cursing each other very soon. So continue.
No, I think the reason why he didn't pass is why Sterling didn't pass for that Wolves goal was because if you look at it, he was the one that actually won
the ball.
Yes. Okay. And as a striker, sometimes when you win the ball like that, close to goal, you just want to zone in and just score. Okay. And another thing is with Sterling is I think Sterling usually blanks out. I'm not sure, maybe blank out is the real word.
Okay.
But where he sort of like everything just goes blank, with him. I think that's why he misses a lot of chance. And if you look at it, there was once when he was coming up as a kid, when he scored a fantastic goal against, I think Man City. He was still in Liverpool then. Yeah, against Man City, where he put a company on his backside.
Mm-hmm.
Later, I think maybe so many weeks later, he kept saying he couldn't remember scoring that goal. And that was the best goal Raheem Sterling has ever scored, in my own opinion, or one of the best goals he scored. So I think he suffers from these things where
Hold
maybe he's
on,
blind.
which goal is that? Which goal is that?
When it was in Liverpool.
When it was in Liverpool, when Man City and Liverpool were playing an
I
important
remember that
game
goal. I
at
remember that.
Anfield,
I don't remember that guy.
and he dragged company left, right, and center,
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
yeah,
that.
yeah. I
you know,
remember
and
that.
scored a goal. And he kept
Yeah.
saying, I remember him saying a few weeks later that he can't remember scoring that goal.
Wow.
So I mean, I think he's the kind of guy that maybe is it blank out they call it also,
Yeah,
where
blank
everything
out,
just goes
blackout.
black,
Blackout.
and they just focus. I think maybe that's why he misses that goal. I mean, misses goals a lot. And another thing, he won the ball.
I
So
know.
sometimes it's like you win a penalty and you want to take the penalty. I think that's the kind of thing that happened to him in that because it was an easy pass. It was an easy pass and a basic goal
Mm-hmm.
that would have just put us forward. So I wouldn't really blame him or crucify him just because of that, because he's done a lot for us this season as well. Another thing is, I know people are saying Noni did well and all that. I mean, his goal was well taken goal, but I just want to say, man, there's a bit of hype in this thing, man, because he's just played 2 goals. Come on, guys, man. We've played a season of 12 league games, and these guys have just showed up,
I
for
wanted to,
just
I
two
wanted, I wanted
goals,
to
for just
banter
two
Nana
games.
yesterday. That was why I brought him on. I wanted to banter Nana yesterday because Nana has been at me with this Nana stuff. So me and him has been back and forth. I was like, Nana, have your moment yesterday. Is your moment. So I'm like, I've been getting him annoyed on Twitter with Nana a lot. So when Nana scored yesterday, Nana was like, I will see you on the stream tomorrow. I was like, no problem. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I hope he brings competition to the table because it means we'll get better.
Exactly.
Like I was saying to Nana yesterday, where he said like, "Oh, but I don't like Noni." It's not that I don't like Noni, but he wasn't playing to Chelsea level,
Yes.
and you expect all these guys to bring competition. That's the only way we'll get better.
Yeah, I agree.
So I hope he brings the competition. With regards to what's that guy, Kearney,
Mm-hmm.
what's his second name? I keep forgetting his second name, but the guy that is injured,
Yeah,
guys, don't you think Kopama has taken that guy's chain, man? People are saying
People are
he's
saying,
coming.
see, bro. People are saying you're taking Enzo because if that guy keeps playing like that, I'm sorry, bro. Chukwuemeka
I
is
think
not getting that thing, bro.
I think what's his name? Cole Palmer has taken Carney's chain, man, and it'll be hard to get back. That's what I see because he was the one playing in that role before,
Mm-hmm.
or it seems Sport wanted to train him or develop him for that role.
That way, yeah.
But I don't think I don't think Kopama has worked for that role 100%. That's why he keeps moving him back to the right. I don't think we're really secured with him playing 10 because what that means is we play 2 central midfielders, and our midfielders are not really that domineering. So he
But
keeps moving him, Kopama
Hey,
to
yo,
the right and bringing
Zion,
him
you
more.
never see anything yet.
what
Zion, you
surprised me?
never see anything.
What surprised me is I watch I know K and them Jude is here. I use a lot of MBs and USA here. For Kopama to be the player of the season ahead of some of the players in Premier League, I still find that shocking because that's who the Premier League that's who MBs are picking right now because they asked them to pick player of the season. The first player they picked, Rebecca, Robert Hall, and everybody is Cole Palmer. I'm like, Cole Palmer ahead of all those kind of players in the Premier League. That is shock. I'm kind of shocked. I'm like, hold on, excuse me,
What you forget is
hold on, hello, Palmer.
football is a product, and even the players are individual products. Okay, they are mini products within the entire group. So if you look at it from that way, you would see why Kopama is ahead of a lot of people. And then what can you say, man? That kid's talent is very high. His talent is very high,
Abu,
man.
in
He still
17
plays
games,
like
17 games, he has 8 goals and 4 assists.
exactly.
17 games,
Let me
8
just
goals.
let me just say something really quick here. Cole Palmer was fantastic against Luton. But when Kanye comes back, I can't wait for Kanye to come back.
Yes, we'll see. We'll see how we go. Yeah,
Exactly. I actually think when Kanye comes back, Cole Palmer will have to find another position. But
I
because
don't think so.
you know why? You know why? Let me say something. Let me say
Go
something.
ahead, go ahead.
Let me tell you why.
Oh,
Let me tell you why. Because Carney is coming into a different situation. The last time when Carney came in, there was no Cole Palmer. Carney is coming in where there's a chairman now. So Carney now has to raise his game when he gets out of the rut. He has to raise his game. And the only way I can see him outsmarting Cole Palmer if he really wants that shirt is physicality. And he has it. He can bring that to the game as well. So again, it's a tall order for him. And another thing I want to say about Carney, because I'm here to defend Carney. Carney has the ball IQ that he can play in any of those positions up front, including CSF.
Yes. I mean, Kopama does too, though.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you about Carney. That's what I'm telling you about Carney. Carney cannot be surplus to requirements, especially when the coach has kind of picked him. Again, he's coming off injuries. I'm not getting
Mr. Bless, news flash is as long as Kopama is playing in Chelsea, Carney will remain on the bench.
No, they're not going to find. Listen, Pochettino is going to find a way to fit.
You know who's going to suffer for this?
Who? Enzo.
It's Gallagher.
No, Gallagher. Gallagher is going in January. But Enzo,
even if Gallagher goes in January,
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right now. In January, Enzo will be coming off the bench. I want. What's today's date?
Today is the fourth. You're on the fourth. We're not in the fourth.
2023.
We're first now. We're first now.
We're first. Oh, you guys are first. That's right. By next month, you're going to be seeing Enzo coming in as an impact player.
I don't think so, but
that's not the issue. The issue is what me I'm saying is what me
115 million no go sit down for bench. I beg.
Jide, 2 seconds, please. 2 seconds, please. What me I'm saying is I'm putting him side by side with Carney. That's all I'm doing. I'm not talking about the rest. And what we've seen anyway, I don't want to start like putting Chelsea player against another Chelsea player.
Let's do now.
The problem is
now. Let's go ahead. Let me go quickly with the shot before.
I know you want to do Afcon. Yeah, go ahead.
Before we talk about the big one, we must start crossing each other because I have something to say about the Afcon. It's pissing me off, but we'll get there. So I think where we are in the shot, I think Albert said, and Palmer said he's still adapting. Yeah, he said he's still adapting. That he's still knowing the environment and he's still knowing his players around him. That it will take him time, but he's getting there.
Carney, come back. Do and come back. We'll see whether you carry. Do and come back.
Jackson has been very good and has a good work rate and good ball carrier. Yeah. And we will miss Jackson. He has to go to Afcon.
But when I was suggesting it 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, or 3 months ago, you were the one that was saying I'm crazy.
Broja has been. He needs to get to Afghanistan.
No.
He needs to go to Faroe Island or Afghanistan or Karabakh.
Yeah, Broja needs to go. He needs to go. That boy.
Arsenal. He said, Arsenal, Chai, and in free fall, outplayed by West Ham and Fulham. Chai. Palmer is our best player. We know that. That one is not even a debate. You know that.
No, without a shadow of doubt. Without a shadow of doubt.
Head and shoulders.
No discipline under Poch. Leadership. No leaders. There is Thiago Silva. There is leaders. Happy New Year, Abdul and UK people. Thanks for all your 2003 analysis. Happy New Year to Tayo. I said on the shadow. I said, okay, yes, you said it. Yeah, I agree. You said it. I think it should be fine. There's not that much, but we'll see how far you can go. You were correct. Thanks for sharing. Yeah. Also, Enzo is looking very dodgy. Lord have mercy. Palmer is only behind St. Jude in St. Jude in World Under 21. Yes, in Madrid he has 13 goals and I think 5 assists.
Yeah, Abdullah, quickly, just before you go to the Afcon, just one last thing on Chelsea. One last thing.
Go ahead.
One last thing. This is for the guys. First of all, the Broja one is weird to me because, again, he's been out for a year and I know he hasn't played that good, but there was some touches and some controls and there was some layoff and he was playing as like a base striker. He was allowing the guys to link up with him. I know he hasn't been good, but he's been off for a year. So I don't get why we don't give him more time. I know he's not the best, but I just think the way we judge some young players and the way we judge some other young players, it's not balanced. And also, I want to ask the panel, what do you think about Mudryk? If Jackson has now taken that left-handed side in that extra position off the left, what does that mean for Mudryk off the left? Because that means he's not going to play. And also, if Nkunku's coming off the bench, and also what's his name is coming back, Sterling's coming back, and Madueke, I don't know how we juggling that game time for the wingers and the wide players.
Can I go first?
That's what, see, this is it's all about competition is very key, and it's all about what the preference of the manager. For me, it's all about the preference of the manager. With
I
regards
think
to
we're over. I think we got too many players. I think someone has to
yes,
go.
but again,
No.
no. Let me respond. I'll go to you. With the way Johnson is playing for me, I'm not a bigger fan of Johnson when it comes to a striker because I don't like him playing as a striker because he makes so many chances. He get me annoyed a lot. But him playing as an inside forward left, I would prefer him more to Jackson and Mikhail Modric because he brings more to the game than those two players for me. I know Modric has been good recently, but I would prefer Jackson more because Jackson brings more to his game than Mikhail Modric and Raheem Sterling for me. Because if you're talking about work rate, cruise control, Nico Jackson has it. He may lack a little bit of intelligence in terms of the final pass, but every other thing, Nicola Jackson has everything. You just have to brush up his shooting ability, then he will be there.
Slat Slime asked a very important question. Abdullah, pull up his comment.
Go ahead.
Can you pull it up?
I'll pull it up. Yeah. What's the question?
Where is it again?
Is it this one?
No, Slat Slime. Yeah.
Can someone tell me why Chelsea are unbeaten in the first half in all games this season, but shit in the second half?
No, that's not the case now. That's not the case now. Against Newcastle, were we not losing 1-0?
No. It was 1-1 in the first half. It was
what about against City? What about City?
No.
City was
Newcastle.
City.
Abdullah, hold on. I said against Newcastle. Against Newcastle a few weeks ago now. Were they not ahead?
In the Carabao Cup? No, in the first half. Yeah, in the first half, yes.
They were 1 goal ahead.
No, we are talking about this in the Premier League. In the Premier
What's the difference, man? Game is game now. In the Premier League, I don't know. Maybe
we have not been ahead in the Premier League. That's the fact. In 2023 in the Premier League, Chelsea has never been ahead. Either we draw or we are winning. We have never been ahead.
So
hold on. What do you mean by we have never been ahead?
Okay, let me explain. Whenever we play opposition, no opposition has ever scored before us. We always score first.
Oh.
We always score for no opposition has scored against us. We always score first.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So no, we always score first.
Nah.
Man City scored before also.
No, in the first half.
That's what I'm saying.
If you remember the first half in the Manchester City. No, in the first half against Manchester City, we were leading them in the first half.
No. I can't score for the penalty.
No. We were leading them now.
No.
They score first now.
I can't score first. Penalty.
Oh, wait.
Yes.
The 4-4, right? The 4-4.
Alan scored the first goal now. Alan scored first goal.
Yeah, but at half time it was 1-1. But at half time wasn't it 1-1?
I know that was half time. It was 1-1.
Exactly.
Half time it was 1-1.
Oh, are you saying we have never been down at half time? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. That makes more sense. Okay.
In half time, we've never been down.
No. I think what Slat Slime is trying to say is
I don't know what to make of that.
No, what he's trying to say is that in most cases, by the time we get into the second half, we're leading. That we drop the lead and lose.
Yeah, we drop the intensity. Yeah,
he's asking why we drop the lead all the time in the second half. Slat Slime, correct me if I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It's the subs then that tells me he's not.
That's what he said in his last comment. Mm-hmm. That at halftime in some of these games we're either at a tie or we're ahead.
Yes,
but I don't know how to read that stat, man.
The reason, no. Listen, guys, I can't believe you guys cannot pinpoint what this guy is trying to say. He's basically saying that there is a fundamental issue here.
I agree.
And the fundamental issue is that we cannot maintain leads. Mm-hmm. Not only can we not maintain leads, we're dropping leads.
The intensity is not
and then the question he's asking is, who is that reflective of? For me, it's the players. I'm hoping that's one of the questions. For me, it's the players. Poch can be as shit as Poch wants to be, but these players should have a little bit of pride, man. Come on, man.
No, or you can say, why is the manager not dragging them across the line?
True. But you can tell the Poch, man, Poch.
Because that's what Mourinho does. When a game gets to 20 minutes, if you are leading,
they were games. Yeah, but Mourinho. But it's easy to drag dogs across the line than dragging puppies, man. It's
So
easier, man.
that's why I say
let me
I
quickly
don't
read
know.
the chat. Then we'll go to
I don't
You
know
know,
Shabana.
how
like
to
it's easier
solve.
to drag dogs, man. When you drag dogs, they will go there and scatter place.
Lenoni, Chai, what kind of name is this? I hope this is not Nana. Lenoni said, we are aiming for Europe.
It's Nana's account. Don't mind him.
I hope this is not Nana. I hope this is not you. I hope this is not you. Lenoni said, we are aiming for Europe next season, so there will be plenty of game time. Pochettino is trying to prepare Bruder for Jackson. When you know that, no, please, no, I beg, no. Jackson is underrated, but he's not a complete product. I agree. I don't want him to play as a striker though, but I'll get pissed off.
Listen, if you find a way to repeat what he did against
Premier League
Luton,
only. I don't want him to play as a striker though. I'll get pissed off. I don't just want him there. What's last time he's saying is true. Yeah, in the league. Yeah, in the league. Yeah, in the league.
That's Nana. That's Nana. He's sounding too familiar.
This is Nana.
This is
Hey,
Nana.
Nana is doing you. Nana, unveil yourself. Unveil yourself. Nana, unveil yourself.
Nana, let me talk to Nana for 1 minute. Nana, if this is you, I know this is you. Let me talk to you, Nana. Talk to your boy Noni and tell him to learn how to play big, man. Oh boy, that guy faded in. He faded in that last game after that goal.
No, that's what happens when you are not game fit now. The guy's not been playing this season, so you're gonna fade anyhow.
No, but
You're gonna fade.
no, the way he played, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, rot. Maybe, yeah, you're right. Maybe it's rot.
Last
but
time said basically Chelsea have never
step
entered
up.
halftime losing a match, always winning or tie going to halftime in Premier League matches. Yes. I saw it start yesterday. Okay. Great. I saw it yesterday. They said it yesterday. During halftime, we've never lost a match. We're always either tie or winning.
Exactly.
Every Premier League match.
Let me give a comment to what Cruz was saying earlier on about like certain players coming back, and all I have to say is that means competition. So that's good for us fans because people will have to raise their level.
Yep.
That means the result will get better, and that's what we've been lacking all season because of injuries. So I don't care about the competition, man. You either don't allow the next guy to take your chain, man. Just you have to find a way and do everything to keep yourself relevant.
And this is the reason why I'm so excited for Carney to come back because it's a different.
I just hope people. I just hope the rest of the guys come back and people don't get injured again. To be honest,
I can't wait. I can't wait for Carney to come back and compete with Cole Palmer for that position. I can't wait. I cannot wait, man.
Another thing is,
Before we go into Super Eagles, can I say?
I'll be so excited.
Can I
man.
say
I'll be so
Kopama?
excited.
Can I say Kopama
And I
remind
think
me?
Napama will come from
Wait,
bench.
can you guys? I don't know if you guys believe me on this. Can I say he remind me of Juan Mata of Chelsea? The way Mata play.
Who?
Cole Palmer, or am I making a mistake? Because
No,
the way I
I think they're kind of similar. This one that Poch said Obama is similar to the.
I don't think it's like Di Maria.
No, he said Di Maria. I said Poch is blind if he thinks Obama is similar to Di Maria because
I
they
don't
have
think
nothing
so.
in common.
No. Di Maria na Babao.
Yeah. Di Maria, bro.
No, he's not saying they are equal now.
It's very similar to what's it called? Mata. But
For me,
I
it's
think
like
Mata
Mata
just
for me.
edges him in passing. So Mata was a pass demon. Mata was a pass demon.
Wow.
That guy sabi C post affairs. He's a bit C in midfield rather. Mata, but it's kind of similar though. It's kind of like that Kopama now is a very
Yes.
good
Do you
player.
think Palmer, Mata or Angel Di Maria?
Who?
Cole Palmer.
No.
Do I think what?
Oh, which one?
Does he play like Juan Mata or Angel Di Maria?
He's more like One Mata for me.
What do you say?
He's more like One Mata. Not
He's similar to Wamata for me too. Yeah, he's similar to Wamata.
Anyel, let me tell you something about Anyel.
What a player.
Di Maria, no, they're not even similar at
What a
all.
player.
Let me tell you something about Anyel.
Di Maria, that boy Sabio.
Listen, hopefully one day, you know who will tell Anyel's best story is Lionel Messi. I can't wait. If Messi doesn't sit down and tell us a story about Anyel, then I know Messi.
What a player.
Anyel went to every battle with Messi.
Yeah, I think the biggest mistake Di Maria did was leaving Madrid and going to Man U. That was the biggest mistake he did.
No, yeah, true, but yeah,
That was the biggest mistake he did.
yeah. The EPL exposed him.
Yeah.
No, that's not the point. That's not the point, Blue Eyes. The thing is, he couldn't settle down. He started having family
He wasn't
problems,
settled at
man.
Man U.
I know.
He wasn't really settled at Man U, to be honest.
Who's
He was-
Angel Di Maria or Joamata Obama?
Ariel.
Yeah, actually, that's
yeah,
true. I wish he had remained at Madrid
Who's are you there?
because
The way you play,
okay. Another thing Cruz said earlier on was like he thinks our squad might be too big. I would say no, because without a big squad, how would we have survived the past 2 months with our injuries? You know, people don't realize like how much we suffered from injury, and that's because we have a larger squad. So you can't help it with, especially with young players. You know, you can't really depend on them per se like that. You know the largest. Now we are saying Kopama. Imagine if we didn't have Kopama and we are still waiting for Connie. Imagine how we would have suffered. That team would have suffered.
Absolutely.
You know, imagine if we didn't have this Petrovic that came on for Sanchez. We would have just used a reserve development team.
quick question before I
keeper
move
for
on
like
to the
4 games.
quick one. Blue Eyes, I'm gonna come to you.
Somebody
I
needs
need
to
your
mute.
mind.
Somebody needs to mute.
I think it's Jide. Jide, you need to mute.
But you know what it is, yeah. When the best players or the favorite players or the fan favorite players don't get minutes, I don't want anyone to start saying this guy needs a run of games to get better or this. So
I don't want to hear that. I don't
Let
want
me
to hear
come to
that.
So
Blue
if
Eyes.
it's meritocracy and like the players are gonna get the minutes because they're good, then I'm fine with that. But that's what I'm saying. There's gonna be loads of players and they're not gonna get minutes. Then people are gonna say, "Oh, why is he
Exactly.
not playing this guy? Because
Who
this
cares?
guy."
As long as Chelsea is
Exactly.
the club is
And the same
winning.
thing applies to put him in his right position. I don't want to ever hear that.
Yeah,
complaint
exactly.
again, please.
You can't win. You
You
can't
can't
win.
like put him in his right position. Why don't you play him in the right position? I'm like, come on, man. I'm tired of that, man. That is
Fair
one of the softest approaches, ladies and gentlemen. You should be glad that you're playing for Chelsea.
Period. Blue Eyes, have you changed your mind before we move on? Petrovic or Sanchez?
Wow, Abdullah. Wow, good question. Wow,
I have one thing to say on that.
wow.
Let me say it.
Let me
I
tell
need to say it
you.
yesterday, but I forgot. Blue Eyes, go ahead. Go ahead, Blue Eyes.
Okay, no problem. Yeah. Hey, you know what? I'm going to make a controversial statement. I want Sanchez to come back and fight for that jersey. I don't want him to come to walk into the situation again, man. I want him to come and take his jersey back.
Che, you've changed your mind already.
No, not to change my mind.
Wait, what?
Hold on. Let me say something. Hold on, let me finish.
Let him land.
No. I think it's Abdul that was saying something about having competition. And you know what? I'm going to jump on that bandwagon. I think if we're going to make any noise in January, February, we need kings to fight for one spot. It's about time. It's about time. And this boy has picked up. I don't think Mauricio Pochettino knew this guy had it in him. What's his name?
Petrovic.
The one thing that Petrovic is convincing me with, I'm not fully convinced, is the fact that he clears the ball one time anywhere Bele face.
Abdul always say that in a lot. Abdul say that in a lot.
Anywhere Bele face.
Abdul said, I don't care about you passing the ball. Just move the ball out. Move it out anywhere. I beg. Don't give my attention. I use God.
That is someone needs to mute, man. I
I
beg.
think it's still guys. I think it's good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's guys.
Again, listen. From what I've seen so far with this guy, Petrovic, fantastic, and he actually commands. Like I said before, he commands his defensive line very well. You can see him.
He saved us yesterday. He saved us.
He saved. Oh boy, that save, that last minute
save.
Fundamentals, man. He has the fundamentals. You look at him. He looks like a goalkeeper.
He has the
man.
fundamentals, man. So listen, Sanchez has his work cut out for him. I'm telling you.
Sorry. Abdul, Sanchez or Petrovic?
Yeah, so what I want to say is my take on the two of them still remains. I'm still studying Petrovic, and I think Sanchez is one of the best keeper savers in the league. But one thing I want to say to people who are still in
I'm sorry, Sanchez is what?
Let him land.
It's one of the best keeper savers in the league.
Just
But one thing I wanted to say is that second goal Luton scored, if that was Sanchez, he doesn't parry it out to a player. I don't think Sanchez will do that. That's an error on his part. I don't think Sanchez will do that error. That
No,
second
no,
goal,
that's
Wait,
harsh.
even
That's
what?
harsh.
You mean,
That's
hold
harsh.
hold on,
on,
I've done that.
you mean the same way
hold
he
on.
parried it to Declan Rice?
No, that was a kick now with the foot, with the leg. I say parry
Bro,
with the hand
no,
now.
Sanchez, bro. That's actually one
Hold
of
on, let's
Sanchez's
not get.
weakest.
Hold on.
Okay, let's
That was a
enlarge.
point
That's
black header, man. That's harsh. That's harsh, though.
no. That second goal,
Luton scored, right? The one they parried out that Adebayo scored.
yeah, the one he parried out.
That was, bro. First
I
of all,
don't-
that was a decent save, but that save,
Anyway,
that was not on our defenders. You can't say that was the
see,
goalkeeper's fault.
see, I'm not saying it's his fault. I am saying if that was Sanchez, I don't see him doing that. Look at all the
Bro,
games
Sanchez
Sanchez has
won't
played
even
for.
make that save to begin with.
Hold on. No, Sanchez has made better saves now. I mean, let's not just crucify this guy because we see another good goalkeeper. If that was Sanchez, I don't think he parries it to a Russian player with his hands. I don't think he does that. I don't think he makes that mistake. That's all I can say. But I've not seen enough of Petrovic, and Sanchez, as I've said, with his 2 feet, is rubbish, absolutely useless. But in terms of saving the ball, he's one of the best in the league. That's just my take.
Cruz, Sanchez or Petrovic?
For me, Petrovic, man, I've been dying for a keeper that looks like he's got the fundamentals. He's a bit stocky. He's got a bit of size to him in terms of he can command the box. All the rest, I'm sick of these guys. There's a lot of equally what Abdul's saying there about parrying the ball. Equally, there's a lot of balls he came to claim and catch that Sanchez would have punched. So it works both ways. Like I feel like he's a keeper that you can see he's got the presence, he's got the handling. He's got I call it the fundamentals, man. He looks like a goalkeeper. I like goalkeepers that look and play like a goalkeeper. Yes, they're playing out from the back.
Basically like old-fashioned goalkeepers.
Yeah, I'm
No,
old fashioned.
Cruz.
When it comes
He
to
looks more.
goalkeepers,
No, Cruz. He looks more assuring, even to the eyes watching him. Petrovic looks more assuring. Like
did
he
you see
looks.
the way he was
like,
coming to claim the crosses? He looked like a goalkeeper. I was like, finally, we got
exactly.
a goalkeeper. Like
He has that presence of maybe
Yeah.
someone like a Schumacher. You get my point?
Yeah.
But the
Old
thing
school
is, we can
fundamentals,
only.
exactly.
Yeah, but the point is, we can only judge by what we've seen so far. I'm just
Yeah.
saying what we've seen so far. I'm not saying because if we can get somebody who is reassuring, then that's good. But then who asked this guy to be playing with his feet? I don't know. Because Petrovic doesn't take that chance.
Before I go on, because they had the same question to Pochettino in the postman that why was Petrovic not playing the ball from the back? When it's Sanchez he plays from the back, he passes the ball to his teammate. But Petrovic, when he give him the ball, he just hoof it up. And Pochettino was like, "Excuse me, I didn't hear what you said." So Poch was trying to.
No. Pochettino said, "Is that not football?
Is that not football?"
He
So,
answered with a rhetorical question.
so that
Because
answer from Poch is a little bit weird for me.
that was a dumb question, and I'm so happy with how Pochettino replied.
So I'm like, it's a confusing question. I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
what's
the question was just dumb. It was just dumb.
I'm like,
why would you be questioning a coach about like, bro? They would have studied Sanchez and everything, and they feel like, you know what, Petrovic can also pass out of the back, but when he sees that the defense is being crowded, he just plays it safe, which
Just
makes more
off it
sense.
out, yes.
But Sanchez,
Sanchez
will still pass.
But hold on, but I saw Petrovic also passing at the back as well. Am I mistaken? He was passing out from the back when he could.
He did, but he wasn't doing as much as Sanchez. Bro, Sanchez was basically passing all the time.
But Sanchez will pass to the opposition. He will pass the ball to the
Sanchez was
opposition.
passing, bro.
Sanchez can't do it. Sanchez left Brighton because he was dropped. The guy, he can't do what De Zerbi wanted him to do, and they fell out.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know why everyone's thinking that Sanchez can do what these ball playing goalkeepers can do. That's nowhere near his game. So for me, if you're asking who I'm going to sacrifice, I would like to see Petrovic, to be honest. But also, we paid 20. This is the problem with Chelsea. I don't want to go into another thing, but why have we paid £25 million for Sanchez when we've got a goalkeeper like Petrovic that we knew we were bringing in? I don't know, man. But look, yeah, just to finish up, I think Petrovic is the guy that I'll go for until he proves me wrong. and it's good competition at the end of the day. So yeah.
because before we go to Nigeria, you know what makes me laugh yesterday when I was watching when he was hoofing the ball, my head went to Abdul. Abdul was like, "I don't care about you. Just hoof that ball, please. Don't give up attention."
Yeah.
Abdul said, "Don't give up. Just I don't care who is the striker. Just hoof the ball out. I beg. I am begging you. Don't pass the ball to Sanchez. It's not good on the leg. Just hoof the ball out."
If we had Petrovic in goal against Arsenal, we would have won that game 3-0.
Yeah.
We would have won that game 3-0. That Sanchez guy, I still think that was a mistake on Chelsea's body. Because if they knew they were going to sign Petrovic anyway, they shouldn't have signed Sanchez. Because that
100%.
Sanchez signing made no sense. Like even from when we got him, I was never convinced. Even when I was watching that guy's what's it called, highlights. I saw him at Brighton. I saw him at Brighton. I wasn't really convinced about that guy. I wasn't convinced at all. I have never been convinced about Sanchez. But this Petrovic, you can tell the boy is actually is a decent goalkeeper. The guy is good. He's decent. He doesn't do any stupid mistake.
The only thing is that the only thing is Mendy. Mendy had a purple patch too, right?
Mm-hmm.
When he came when he joined us. So
Mendy didn't have a purple patch. Mendy was actually good that season. He doesn't a purple patch, I beg. He was actually good. That 2020-21 season, Mendy was actually very good. He was very, very good. I still think Mendy. I still think one of the reasons Mendy just dropped was because of his contract issue. That's what that guy. I think he stopped caring.
The reason why I said it was a purple patch is because to have that kind of a performance that year, and then
to drop so much off.
Yeah, to drop so much off is just
bro.
It doesn't connect. It doesn't connect, man.
I still think Mendy just dropped because of his transfer issue and everything, negotiation and everything. I think that guy just lost it. That guy just bro. That drop was so bad.
Then it was a purple patch then.
Yeah, he looks like he was Mendy.
You can't really say the purple patch, bro. You can't really say
Mendy looked like he was suffering from something mentally. Mendy looked like he was suffering from something. I feel like mentally
we
he never
about
recovered.
Mendy I don't want to talk about when you're married to him.
Mendy
It comes with the responsibility.
This guy even won FIFA Goalkeeper of the Year, bro.
I know, but when you're married,
goalkeeper of the
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, exactly.
It wasn't, bro. It wasn't a purple patch.
You also have to put this into context, Jide. When you are in polygamy soft, so you can understand why it's
bro. The only reason, bro, if you should have won that Ballon d'Or goalkeeper, that Yasmin or whatever, that Yasin trophy.
Oh, Donnarumma won.
The only reason they gave Donnarumma was because Donnarumma won the Euros. But if you are being fair, if we are to judge, right, Donnarumma, he won the Euros. Mendy won the Afcon. And many won the Champions League. Donnarumma was shit for AC Milan and he was shit in the UCL too. But you know these white people, they want to do their own now. It wasn't better than Mendy that season. It wasn't better
now let's talk now. I'll come to Blue Eyes on this first. Blue Eyes. The day has come and we are already getting to the day. 12 more days to go. Before we start cussing each other.
Countdown, baby, countdown. Football Christmas.
Before we start cussing, before we start abusing each other, before we start talking, it's official. The list is out. The 25-man squad for the Africa Cup of Nations is out. As it is shown on the screen, I will mention that the goalkeeper is Stanley Nwanka, the Francis Usoho, Leki Ojo, and the defender are William Took Ekong, Bright Oseyi Samuel, Olayina, Saidu Sanusi Bono, Oyeneshi, Shami Ajayi, Calvin Bassey, Chigodi Awaziem, and Kenneth Omego. On the midfield, Wilfred Ndidi, Raphael Yudika, Joao Ibo, Frank Onyeka, and Alex Iwobi. And for the striker, Kelechi Iheanacho, Samuel Chukwueze, Moses Simon, Ademola Lookman, Victor Osimhen, Victor Boniface, Ahmed Musa, and Sadiq Omar.
Abdullah, can I say something, right? In 2024,
I will come to you. Don't worry.
Why is Ahmed Musa still in the team?
I will come to you. Blue Eyes, please, your take on this squad for the Afcon. Because me, I have a lot to say, but do I?
Me too. I have a lot to say too.
Let me start by saying one thing. Abdullah, why is it that when I asked you, when I told you that Teller was dropped, you said he wasn't?
I saw him in the professional squad. That was what I said. He was in the squad.
Like why? Like sometimes, man, we should check. I
That's
told you
true.
guys.
I
I told
apologize
you
because
guys.
in the 40-man squad, he was there.
Listen, this squad, yeah. I don't even know where to start, man. First things first, I'm glad that Wilfred Onyenyendidi is back in the midfield because we need that option as a functioning number 10 in case some of these guys don't have that ability. Because Wilfred Onyenyendidi, I don't know how Wilfred Onyenyendidi is the number 10 for Leicester right now. I don't know how he's doing that, and he's been doing that very well, even though it's in the Division One in the lower league. But man, the way this kid is playing right now is crazy, man. Wilfred Onyenyendidi. So yeah, I'm happy about that. But
Oh, hold on, hold on. Is that on here? Is he in the squad?
yeah, he is.
What position does he play?
He's a holding traditionally a holding midfielder, but in the past year, he's reinvented his game. I don't know who's their coach now at Leicester.
Jide is talking about Wilfred Ndidi.
Ndidi.
Leicester.
Ndidi.
Yeah.
When you were saying Onyinye, I was like, what's Onyinye?
No, it's Ndidi. That's his middle name. Yeah.
Oh,
Onyinye.
okay.
Yeah. So him, exactly. He reinvented his game. So I'm excited to see what he can do in the midfield. But here's where my problem lies. The attack. Why didn't we pick up this guy for Nottingham Forest? Is he injured?
He's injured. He's out.
Who's that? Ian Nacho?
No, Nottingham
Awoniyi.
Forest. Awoniyi.
Awoniyi. Okay.
Yeah, chai. That was my biggest question mark in this. I'm excited with this lineup because the only thing that disappointed me was not seeing Awoniyi. I like Ahmed Musa in this squad. Most of our winning, let me give you guys a little bit of, I hope my history is right here, but most of our winning Afcon teams had a governor in them. Somebody prove me wrong, please. Any statisticians?
Governor?
A governor like an Ahmed Musa-esque stature in most of those squads.
2013, we had
Yekini in Tunisia. Yekini was 94.
Mm-hmm.
Then Yobo, 2013, right?
Yes, 2013.
Yobo was a ceremonial player. We need that kind of leadership. So I think Ahmed Musa can bring that kind of. I know it's a controversial subscription because somebody took the fall. Maybe Teller took the fall as a result because I'm surprised Teller is not playing.
Me too.
I'm surprised Teller didn't get picked. But I can see why he didn't get picked. He's just basically another, what's his name? This guy that plays for AC Milan. Chukwueze. He's basically another Chukwueze, and we already have Chukwueze. Is Chukwueze in the squad?
Yes, he's there.
Yeah, exactly. So again, man, I can't wait. I can't wait to get going. Our goalkeepers, man, I don't know. Apart from Francis Uzo,
I think the goalkeeper, he plays for Chippa United. Why Olorunleke Ojo play for Enyimba? He's an
Enyimba guy, exactly. But our local goalkeepers are always top shape. So if any of them should come in as a number 2, I'll be.
Bro, I just know. I'll keep on saying it. That Nigerian FA, they're not serious. So are you telling me that you can't provide better goalkeepers than that Uzo? Ever since I've been watching that Uzo, that guy has been shaky.
Uzo is below average, but
he's bro. That guy even below average is a fair assessment. That guy is just poor.
He's below average, man.
That guy is
the other one too. What's his name? Maduko Okoye, below average. Like
bro, do you want to know the truth? Even that Okoye is better than Uzo. That Okoye is better than Uzo. I'm sorry.
You think so?
Bro, yes. That Uzo guy. Ever since I've been watching that guy for Nigeria, that guy was the reason we didn't go to the World Cup, and they still keep calling that guy back. do you remember that party goal? Anytime I remember that goal,
that is painful.
People blame Osimhen for that. No comment.
That party goal still pisses me off till today.
No, because Osimhen had an open net too. Now Osimhen had open net in that game.
Open net. I don't remember Osimhen having an open net though.
I'm like, you want to talk? I'm like, you want to have a discussion? I'm like, do you want to have a discussion?
I don't want to have a discussion about that.
Okay, no problem.
Osimhen, I'm a guy, I beg. I don't want to comment to him today.
Maybe I missed that part too because I didn't remember Osimhen having it. I said missing that month. That's
He
it.
missed. Yeah, he missed a chance. I
Yeah,
remember
no,
the chance left.
yeah, but we all know Osimhen had. I'm like, did he have a stinker in that game?
Yeah, it was poor in that match. I won't lie. I was angry in that match.
See, that's
It
why
was
that's why
poor
I
because
know they talk plenty.
not as much as I love Osimhen. That match, we did a watch along blows. It pissed me off in that match. It pisses me off.
That was it called
That Ghana match, Osimhen
that
pissed
Ghana
the
Nigerian
hell
match.
out of me in that match. We did a watch along and Blois almost hip hop. He almost hip hop. He said, almost hip hop. Osimhen said, I'm like. I mean, me that I'm even a big fan of Osimhen, I'm like, I was just shaking my damn like, Osimhen, you put me into a corner, I can't even back you, man. What's this? What's this, man?
It was a tough game. Ghana just threw it. Ghana threw everything at the kitchen sink in that
You know
game.
what Ghana did? Ghana knew that our wingers were rubbish. Then now Mama could him out of the game. All those idiots were not doing this course or not. We are doing course or not when we know Osimhen is being Mama out. They find a way to score goals without even giving Osimhen. They start giving him course or not. All that they do, take the players ahead of him, 4 players ahead of him. Osimhen start complaining. Why are you passing me the ball when you know I'm mark out? Score the goal yourself.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, and then listen, I'm curious to see what formation this man is going to.
He has come out and said he wants to win the Afcon.
That's what I want to hear.
He's come out and he said, when I sign the contract, my aim is to win the Afcon. And
that's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. He has to play very conservative. This is like, listen, it's going to be ugly football. They're going to bang you up, no space. You have to be ready to concede yellow and give yellow. You have to be ready to concede yellow and give yellow cards. You can't come here and play fine boy. If you play fine boy, they'll run you over like a train runs over on. Like, it's not. Listen, that's why I don't think that Teller kid would have survived. Maybe next season. Maybe
the World Cup qualifier.
Yeah, exactly. World Cup. Maybe World Cup.
Abdul, looking at the squad now, are you happy with the squad, or you are like, okay, it is what it is? Abdul, are you happy with the squad? Or
please let me come back to you, man. Let me come back.
Okay. Looking at the Nigerian squad now, are you happy, or you be like, okay, it is what it is. It happens. Okay, are you there? I think K is muted. Okay. Let me see my own mind here. I understand Blue Eyes saying Ahmed Musa this and Blue Eyes in 2024. William Tus Ekong and Ahmed Musa national team. That's a red flag. For me, that is a red flag for me.
Yeah.
In 2024, Ahmed Musa and Tus Ekong for me. That's a political move.
Yeah.
That is a big political move. I hope it work out because Musa and Ekong has been irrelevant, very relevant. And there is communication in the national team when it comes to defender. If you look at our defender now, there is balance there now. Shamia Jayan and the other guys, there is balance. There's understanding there. Why are you bringing in Ekong again? Why?
No.
What's the business with
Ekong is coming in as backup.
As backup, are you sure?
Yeah, Ekong, he's not going to start. I don't think he starts, man.
Because I think according to the report I'm hearing is that the coach wants to make Osimhen the captain of the national team ahead of Musa and Co. And that's another political move again, which I'm like, it's too early to do for Victor Osimhen. Don't put the pressure on him yet. We have Ekong and Musa as the captain and assistant captain. Let him be the captain. Osimhen is in the spotlight. But is he ready to captain the national team? For me, no. But giving him the captain armband to lead the national team out in Nations Cup, oh my God in heaven. I don't know how I'm gonna react to that because that's a big step for Victor to lead national team with being the captain armband and the captain of Nigeria. It's gonna be tough. But Musa and Ekong for me, hey Chineke, I am not convinced at all. I'm not.
So what are you not convinced about? You're saying that why didn't they give the captain to Musa and Ekong? And
Musa is the official captain.
No, hold on. I'm lying. You're all over the place.
Okay.
First of all, you say that you don't see the reason why they should give the captain to Musa, that they should have given it to
No, I
Ekong.
said no.
Hold
I
on,
don't-
no. Oh yeah, let me correct myself. You said why did they give the captainship to
No, I
Osimhen?
said the coach is about to announce Victor Osimhen
Exactly.
as the
So
captain.
but you don't support the fact because he should give it to Trustekong
No.
or Musa.
No, I said
And-
Musa is the captain, while Ekong is assistant.
Exactly.
They should remain that.
Exactly. They should remain there. And at the same time, you're saying bringing them back into the team is criminal. So
Yeah,
where
but
do
again,
you stand?
if you don't bring those players back again, you have Omeru, who is the most experienced player there, who can also captain. Indidi is there. Wait, Indidi is there also. Hold on. Indidi is there, who can also be the captain for me. Which
That's
one
true.
is-
That's true.
That captain to Indeed.
So, will I give Osimhen the captain when I know there's a spotlight
Yeah,
on
that's
his?
pressure.
I think
That's
he's
a
going
lot
to
of
give it
pressure.
to Indeed. I think he's going to give it to Ndidi, man.
Yeah, you should give it to Indeed. Indeed should be
Him
the
giving
captain.
it to Victor Osimhen for me is a criminal because he's already on the spotlight as the African Footballer of the Year.
Yeah.
They're not putting him on the spotlight again.
No, but if Osimhen cannot take the pressure of being captain, come on, man. Then why should he come to Chelsea? Why?
Blue eyes. No, like there's a difference between captain of club and national team. The whole
No.
entire world.
I'm saying, but that is the kind of pressure that we want. Those are the kind of dogs we want.
Hey.
No, it's
I
not
don't
about
think Osimhen is ready yet to.
No, it's not about What are you, look at what's his name? Come on, man. You want to tell me that Osimhen right now cannot lead that Napoleon team as captain? No, let's say you put the captain ban on him right now. You don't think he can do the
I
job?
think he will lead because the club football is better than the national team.
Why are you covering him with kid gloves? Like why? Are
Okay, the reason I'm doing that, let me explain my reason. The reason I'm doing that is, first is the African Footballer of the Year. All eyes is on him already. That's number one. Number two is on the spotlight. Everybody want to watch Osimhen. Now you put him the captain number for me when there's old Ed in that national team. It's for me it's a red flag. If Musa and Ekong is not playing, you're gonna give it to Ndidi or Kenneth Omeru because those are the experienced players there. But giving Osimhen the captain ahead of those players for me is a red flag because those are the experienced players there. It's like giving James the captain of Chelsea when you have Thiago Silva there is a red flag on Pochettino already. Because Osimhen is just close 25, he's young. I don't want him to be the captain now. Not that I don't think he's ready, but I don't want him to be the captain now because it's going to be too much.
Why? Somebody
that
just won African Player of the Year. You think that's not too
much?
Right,
I don't think Victor.
Hold on, though. He just won African Player of the Year, right?
Yes.
He just won highest goal scorer.
Yes.
For Napoli, right?
Yes.
He just was nominated in Ballon d'Or. You don't think that's pressure? Like I'm confused. I'll be like, what do you mean he's not ready? This guy has been at the pinnacle of most of his footballing peers in the past 3 years. Why can't he take the captainship for the Super Eagles? Why?
Yes. The reason
I think that's the added pressure. Sure. That's something I just think. Sure. I think it's added pressure.
No, but if you can't take the pressure, stay away from the kitchen. If you can't take the heat, stay away from the kitchen. That's what I'm saying. If you're 19 and you're playing and coach comes to you and say, oh boy, wear this team. I wear this team, no vex. Go wear that now.
Bless. The reason I said I feel it's not ready because
what I'm hearing from you is that you're fearing that this guy is going to shit on the stage. That's what I'm hearing.
He's gonna crumble, yes.
Yeah, if you're saying he's
That's
gonna
my
crumble,
fear.
then
I think Osimhen will be a good captain, because of
he's a character, man. The guy is a character.
Yeah. You can tell. Yeah, that guy's a winner. That guy's a born winner. When you say that guy on the pitch and stuff, you can see that.
He should be. Yeah, that should be an opportunity for him. Take it and run, man.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I think you should take it and run.
That's one of the reasons I want him at Chelsea too.
Yeah, you want a dog, man.
Yeah.
You don't want no soft guy. We go there. No, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Give it to me next year. No.
The reason I said that is I'll bring us back. Remember when Sunday Olise became the coach of Nigerian national team? John Obimike was the captain, and he took the captain and Bani. Sorry, Vincent Yama was the captain.
Vincent Yama, that was Vincent
So he took him away from Yama. He gave it to Ahmed Musa, and Obimike was pissed off that.
They called him African Guardiola.
Obimike was pissed off that.
I remember.
When you had the Yama there when you had the Yama there as an old head, and he has an old head, and you are giving a young player who I'm even older than the captain number, what are you telling me? That's why disrespecting us.
Bro,
as-
no.
No,
That's
what Mikel is thinking.
hold on. The only reason he took it from Enyama was because he and Enyama, they had a fallout. That's different. Him
Yeah,
and Enyama,
okay.
they had a
We had a
fallout.
fallout,
That was why Enyama,
no.
was forced to retire.
Yes, even if you have a fallout, you can't give the
They had
captain
a
number
fallout,
to
yeah.
Musa when you have John Obi Mikel there. That's the disrespect.
Oh, who did he give?
No,
He
no,
gave it
but
to Ahmed Musa.
yeah, but
That
Abdullahi,
was when he
John
gave
Obi
Musa.
Mikel was there.
Okay.
yeah, but Abdullahi, listen, but that is not the same argument.
No. Miguel was the captain though.
No,
No.
he wasn't. He wasn't.
He wasn't
No,
the captain.
No, he wasn't the captain.
It was
Are you
Enyama that
sure?
was the captain.
Yeah, it was Enyama.
No. I mean after Ahmed, after Enyama.
No,
Miguel was the captain.
No.
What happened is that they gave it. Ahmed Musa relinquished the captaincy to Mikel.
Mm-hmm.
He actually in a public press conference.
Mm-hmm.
He gave the captainship back to Mikel.
Back to Mikel.
Because of the imbalance in power when it was first done. True.
That is the reason why. That's the reason I said.
No.
I don't want to
That is
come
not
to
the reason. You're coming. That's not the reason. You said that the pressure is too much.
It's too much for Osimhen, and the reason I said that is
I'm like, hold on.
Yeah,
We have to be careful with the way we communicate. The
Okay.
pressure is too much. Is different from give it to Ahmed or give it to
John Obi Mikel.
Yeah, it's totally different. The pressure is, if you're saying don't give it to him because Ahmed is still on the team, you're absolutely right. But if you're saying don't give it to him because the pressure you think is going to crumble, then the guy is not. Then you're saying he's not a dog.
Let me put it this way, because we have Sus Ekong already in the squad and Ahmed Musa already in the squad. Ahmed Musa is the official captain, while Ekong is assistant captain. If Musa doesn't play, Ekong get the captain. If both Ahmed Musa and Ekong doesn't play, Kenneth Omeru and Wilfred Ndidi are there. Those are the old heads there. You are taking those armband away from those players and you're giving it to Osimhen for me. That's a political power. That's number one. And we know the way Nigeria is now, there's so much politics in there where everybody be like, hold on a minute. There's an old head in this team now. Why Osimhen? Some majority of people will go against the captain armband. Why Osimhen? Why some will be like, give it to Osimhen, it deserves it. Why the big people are like, why Osimhen when you have an official captain on the pitch in Musa, who is the official captain, and you're giving it to Victor Osimhen?
No, but Musa, listen, I'm confused. Musa doesn't start.
Yes,
Musa probably won't play any game in Afcon.
he will play.
But he probably won't play. He's probably just going to be in the bench, and that's why I call him governor. That's why that's why I say governor status. He probably won't play, but he'll be in the squad.
Yes.
So again, okay, let's say he comes off the bench. It still doesn't favor your debate, Abdullahi, because even if you give him captainship, you have to put the captaincy ban on somebody who is playing.
Yes.
So whether Musa is there or whether Musa is not there, whether you give it to, maybe they are saying they're going to put it on because Musa is not going to play, or they'll give it to Osimhen.
No, he said they want to make it official for him to be the official national team captain, Super Eagles captain.
Yeah, there's a way you can do it. You can make him a shadow captain when Musa is on the bench, and then at the end of AFCON, you introduce him as the captain of the team moving forward. Yeah. Yes. What you do is he will be the captain. Musa will still be the captain because like Stephen Keshi did.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen Keshi was on the bench as captain. Yobo was on the bench as captain.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy can still have the captain's band as a shadow captain, and then at the end of AFCON, because that's probably going to be Ahmed Musa's last AFCON,
Mm-hmm.
you do a send-off and you introduce. Yeah, of course, it's possible, man. The coach is not off.
Me, I'm just worried. That's it. I'm just worried. That's it.
If you're worried, then no, I think Osimhen will be excited to take that opportunity.
I'm worried about the political power in Nigeria when it comes to the national team. That's my only worry.
About Abdullah. Okay, let's look at all the captains.
I mean, hold on. I mean, there was a story I read one time about when Nigeria went to France. I think was it France '98? I think it was France '98.
Yeah.
They said the coach took which coach took us to France? Was that Bora? Was it Bora that took us to France '98?
It was.
I think it was Bora. It was Bora.
No. 98. Westerhoff was 94.
It was
Westerhoff. It was Bora. It was Bora.
Yeah, that was
In
Bora.
98?
Yeah, that was Bora. Yeah.
98?
Yeah, the World Cup.
They said
No,
Bora took the captain
Westerhoff
from
was
I think
94.
was it
I
from
can't remember 98.
Yeah. I think
No,
they said Bola took the captain from Keshi. I think because I think they said they had the follow, and they said he gave to Kano or somebody like that. And he said a lot of people in the squad were not they were not happy at all with that decision.
Mhm.
That was why they said our squad was really disjointed in that France 19 World Cup.
No, but
He said,
again, no, but we won. We won the African Cup in '94 with
yeah,
Keshi on the bench, and Keshi
yeah.
was captain. So
No, Keshi
listen,
was
yeah,
Keshi on the bench in '94.
yeah, he was. Yeah, of course.
yeah,
That
yeah.
was
He
his,
was on
that
the
was
bench.
yeah. That was his swan song.
Oh,
That was his swan
really?
song.
Well, I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
that was his last. That was his
He
swan
was
song.
on the no. He was on the bench at the Afcon. He was on the bench on the World Cup,
Exactly.
and it was the but
Okay.
he's the team captain.
He was the
I
team
mean,
captain.
we already know then once he's in the squad, he's the captain anyway. Either he played
Man,
or not,
man,
he was always the
it's
captain then.
really crazy that man has died. I just remember
Man,
now.
I just saw his picture the other day. I'm like, hi, the boss,
Big,
man.
big boss, yeah, that's what
Big
they call him,
boss,
big boss,
man. Big
big
boss,
You
boss.
man.
know,
He was a good coach though. He was a good coach.
Fantastic coach, man. The guy that went to
Even
went-
a lot of
yeah,
even the NFF go against it and he won against them.
yeah,
you know what I brag about Keshi for all the time. He's going to Togo and coaching the national team in French
and
and
took them to the World
and,
Cup.
and took them to the
Them to
World
the
Cup.
World Cup.
I think, but they didn't let him take that team to the World Cup though. I think they got
No, they
Afcon,
didn't.
right?
That was
Yeah,
Adebayo.
yeah.
Adebayo Winchi the guy. Now
Yeah.
Adebayo now. Like we'll tell that story another day. Now Adebayo then Winchi the guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they didn't let him take that. That was why
Politics,
when he took Nigeria to that World
Afcon.
Cup was 2014.
Yeah.
That 2014 World Cup, he was so happy.
2013.
2014 World
Nations
Cup.
Cup.
He took out that Brazil World Cup now. That
Oh,
Brazil World Cup.
Yes, absolutely.
He
2014. Yes.
was so happy, and at least he took us to the group stage, to the
Yes.
knockout stages
Imagine.
against France. We lost against France.
Hmm.
The man was a good coach. He was a
Very good coach.
He was a very good
Even,
big boss.
even his appointment,
boss.
the NFF was not
boss,
happy with the
man.
appointment.
Sleep
And
well,
he
my
won
brother.
against- he
Yeah, they were
won
not
ag-
happy now.
yeah, he won against the NFF. He won against them.
Yeah.
He won against
Man,
them.
it's
Because
really,
it wasn't
I
their
think they said
it
when
wasn't
he
their
died.
preferred choice.
Yeah,
when
when he died, they say when he died. I think his wife died first. They say his
Yes.
wife just really affected him.
Exactly.
They said
yeah.
his wife
Once
just
once
really,
that
really
when,
affected him so bad.
once he
Yeah.
lost his
Wife.
Wife,
once
yeah.
he lost his wife, Keshi was
Yeah,
not the
they
same
say
again.
the guy. They say
Oh.
he just
And you
lost
know
his.
the wife was actually, I think, so battling with cancer for up to 4 years or so.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
So that's why if you look at all that time he took us to the World Cup, his body language was not too positive.
Yeah.
Most of the time he was sitting on the bench and just telling Amokachi, I beg, tell them this, tell them that, tell them this, tell them that. So
Wow.
because that wife is been with us, even
Yeah,
before
it's been
he
a
went
very
abroad
Almost high school sweetheart. Almost.
Yeah.
all his life, man, all his
Bro,
life.
this thing you are saying now. I was watching one interview one time. Was it no? I think it was Ogise that was saying it. That they said that time when I think was it Ogise or Amokachi. They said back in the early 90s when they were playing for Super Eagles, they said after they finished a game in Surulere Stadium, they said they used to go to Keshi's house. They said that's where everybody goes to. That his wife is going to prepare them food, and that's where they eat.
If you know
chat and
Keshi,
everything.
when Keshi, that's why Blue Eyes think sometimes that maybe I don't like Mikel. It's because I want to project him to that. All I see is Keshi. You see, when you're around Keshi, you are just buzzing of positivity.
Yeah.
You are just buzzing. I remember I was a very, very small kid, like in primary school. Keshi came to my primary school. You
Wow.
could tell even then he had aura because I was going to school with his nephew or something like that. And that is nephew too.
Was this in Lagos?
Sorry, no. It was in up north. That is, Keshi was born up north now. Even that his little brother was called Stephen Keshi, but we didn't know anything about football then.
Wait, so Keshi is Hausa?
No,
Steph is from Delta State. Delta.
Oh, I thought you said up north.
He's from
Yeah.
Delta.
He was born in Zaria now, and he.
Oh, Zaria. Okay.
Yeah. So, but then when I was in KD there, even then when he came, man, he was looking tall. Sleek trainers. Sunglasses. Even the Igbo lady will be our teacher that time, man. I smiled different that day.
Wow.
Man.
No.
So he's always.
I tell you something. Stephen Keshi and Mikel, two different personalities. Mikel doesn't have that. Mikel cannot be that personality. Mikel is the quiet type.
I know now.
The guy is. I know.
All of us love Big Boss now. We love Big Boss, man.
I know. You listen after Big Boss. Tell me whichever captain after Big Boss came close to him for Nigeria.
No, that's
Exactly.
the point. That's why I keep telling people that football is not just about knowing how to play. It's not about just knowing how to play. You got to have the
it's also
personality.
about setting up examples.
You know, another
the
thing,
mentality.
another story was that another story about the great late
Yekini.
Keshi. Yeah, no, Keshi is that
Keshi, okay.
that 94 World Cup.
Yeah.
I think there was a circulation to the team that nobody's allowed to bring their wives to camp in the US. Oh boy, Stephen Keshi arranged the thing. They arranged his wife for him boss, man. And I think there was a big problem behind the scenes. So he was that kind of a personality.
I don't even know how he got that personality. I've never seen a Nigerian footballer with that personality, and since then,
a street boy now. A street boy.
Because if you remember the Afcon, then the LFF did not approve Keshi as the manager. Then they were against his appointment. Keshi has to win over them, and he even won the Afcon over them. If you remember, they were like, "We don't want Keshi," because they know if Keshi became the official Nigerian national team, there's gonna be a problem.
Keshi used to hold coaching sessions for the Super Eagles in Pidgin.
Super Eagles.
In Pidgin.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, so
all those kids that came from the UK, all those Niger boys, we never go where they just pick up to join Afcon. They had to pick up Pidgin by force now.
And look at that squad, that 2013 squad I do. Sunday Wumba. A lot of Nigerian Premier League team are there. Not all of them European. There's so many.
Yeah, because that's what you see. He just oozes confidence. He'll just tell you like, "Oh, now ball now. Which one they fear? Somebody come from France or somebody come." Keshi was competing with all these guys at even a local level. They came to pick. His team he was playing with in Ivory Coast just played a friendly with a Belgian team. Then because then European teams used to go to African countries and play friendly. And they saw him and he's like, wow, we like this guy, we like to sign him. That's how they signed him. And then they took him to Belgium. And the guy just established himself, man. You see, all that time he was Nigerian coach to Afcon. That time Keshi has already became an elder now. He had already became old. You see, when he took Togo to World Cup, if it was then was the right time for him to be coaching Nigeria. Because Keshi was,
that was the smartest thing he did, taking the Togolese job. I remember the offer.
Yeah, but see what Togo did to him now.
No, I know, but I remember the Nigerian offer wasn't really. I know the offer was circulating the air. He went to Togo and sharpened his teeth in the African scene. That Togolese job was the best resume that sold his skill to the world.
Yeah. I think he also coached Maggie. I think he coached Maggie. If I remember.
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
because he speaks bilingual. He speaks French. He speaks French. So all those French countries.
He coached Mali in the nations Afcon then.
Afcon, yeah, I remember.
And I think Mali got to semi-final or so there. Mali actually performed very well. So I don't know, man.
And I even think I don't know which country. They said one of the countries had a stadium named after him. Maybe it was Mali or Togo. One of them, they had a stadium named after him.
So let me read the chat here. Tayo said Kelvin Bassi look really good today. I hope it's in the squad. It's in the defending squad. Yeah, it's there. Look at it there. It's among the defender. That's him there. Kelvin Bassi is there. Tayo is there. Olisa is a good coach. That's a topic for another day.
Excuse me? Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
That's a topic for another day. I don't want to.
Don't get me started, man. No, please.
For me, the best. I still think the best Nigerian coach I've seen in coach Nigeria is still what's it called? Keshi. After Keshi, I'll say Sia.
Sia was good for a while, but
No. After Keshi will be SUBCRIBE now.
SUBCRIBE now. SUBCRIBE Amodu though, there was so many question marks about him.
And they treat him now because the local guy.
There were so many question marks about him. Even that Baba that took us to 2002 World Cup. Only to say get question mark.
Oh boy, SUBCRIBE Amadou. Hi. Oh man. a little bit of footballing history. BCC Lions of Boko, man.
Bro,
that's what I was about to say. All that time, Shago came to coach Nigeria. It
bro,
was a bit.
one of my Amadu's short story was when you guys remember that 2010 World Cup. In South Africa, that qualifying series of that World Cup
against Greece.
No, qualifying. Before we went to the World Cup.
Before we went to the World Cup itself,
See, Oga, that qualifying series, geez, one of the worst I've ever seen in Nigeria. Like, compete. I think we were in the group with Tunisia, Mozambique, Kenya. Thank you. Oh my God, that qualifying, bro! I won't get at attack. That qualifying series. That was why that was why a lot of people were against him taking us to the World Cup in Canada. That's why when they went these people will go back up. Well, not it was go back up that appointed what's the name of that Swedish coach. That's back.
Yeah.
It was go back up that paid the money for
I remember Lagerback then.
Yeah, but they made amount to take us to the Afcon though. But bro, that qualifying series, no.
You see, Abdullah, that's why I said our priority should actually be investing in our local league. You see, a football nation that does not invest in their football league will always have problems. I have not seen it. You will always have problems. You see, if we have been investing heavily, it was the time we were investing even a little in the league that brought about people like Shuaibu Amodu. See, Abdullah, if you knew people like Shuaibu Amodu when they were young coaches, if you know you would think they are like bank executive that time. Smartly dressed, these people were passionate about football. You get my point? People like that will have done even greater things. Even Keshi will have taken up the job of coaching in the local league if we had been investing. All that stuff he was doing around the whole place, he would not have been doing it. If he wasn't coaching a national team, he would have been coaching a club. But you see, that's the problem. We're not investing in the local league. That is why, to me, I still believe Egypt is the best
Egypt and
African
Morocco.
nation.
Egypt and Morocco.
Egypt. Sheakta, one of that man.
To me, Egypt is the best, African country when it comes to football because they invest in their local league.
Yeah, that's true.
Imagine at some point they won the Afcon like 3 times in 4 competitions.
That's what he won 7 overall.
I think it's like 6 or 5 Afcon.
7.
Exactly. That's what. And even if you look at some of their top clubs, some of their best players don't even bother about leaving the local league. Abu Trika, one of the most skillful guys. He never left Egypt. He played all his football in Egypt and he's comfortable with it.
This thing you are saying, I remember when Egypt played Convergence Cup against Brazil. There was one game they played against Brazil, I think 4-3. That even one of the one of the analysts in the studio was like saying, this Abu Trika guy is so good. Why is this guy staying in Egypt? They were saying why is this guy staying in Egypt? That was how good Abu Trika was so good. Abu Trika and what's of that Ahmed Hassan. But I think Ahmed Hassan.
They have all this.
There's this guy called Zidane too. Zidane.
Mohammed Zidane. Yeah.
Zidane. That guy was so good too.
He played in Germany for a while. That's why I said Afcon should be like our milestone. Okay, if you don't qualify Nigeria for the final in the Afcon, okay, we have to change everybody from top to bottom. Change the coach, change the FA administrators, everybody. Let other sets come in, because this is a responsibility for a country of like over 100 million people. If you really do your job properly, after 2 years you'll be burnt out anyway. If you are really doing the job, so the only way you can actually secure another 2-year term is if you get to the final, because we know in the final. And to me, that is what the yardstick should be. It should be how we perform in the Afcon. The World Cup, we should just go and participate, enjoy ourselves, whatever, because we're not going to win the World Cup anyway. But the Afcon should be the competition we actually compete to win.
But I do, what scares me most is,
as in, even if you don't even win, at least show Watkins, go to final.
Get to the final. If you can't get to the final, well, I
That
remember
was
the
see,
days of
that was
the
why
days of Wester
that was one
off.
of the reasons I was really pissed about that. What's the name of this guy? That Iguain. I don't know why they brought him. I don't know why they brought him back.
That guy
Honestly.
was hopeless, man.
That
See,
guy was
bro, do you
confused.
know? Hold on. Do you know how bad it is against Ghana that when Ghana switched to five
Guy
at the
was
back,
hopeless,
they
man.
said Iguain didn't even know. They said he didn't know. They said it was the players that told him that Ghana switched back. Can you imagine? Can you fucking imagine? A
That
back.
guy
They
was
said
hopeless,
and
man.
even me that I was
It's
watching, I knew Ghana changed to back five.
no the
But
problem with
when the first
Eguavon.
was
You know
lost,
the problem.
they
You know
went
the
with the ball and
problem.
started defending. They said that man didn't know. They said it was the player that told them that Oga, you need to change. That this move you've gone to back five.
You know the
Iguain
problem.
didn't know.
You know the problem with
That's crazy.
Eguavon. You know the problem
Left
with
to me, sha,
Eguavon.
they should have just left to Ra. They should have left to Ra.
You know the problem with Eguavon, because I used to have like a family friend that used to play with him when they were like in Benin together. The problem with Eguavon, okay, is he's a good footballer, very good footballer. He's a very good coach, but he's too stubborn. He's stubborn to the point where he does not see sometimes. And even Bonfrey Joe said it, that Eguavon needs to learn a bit, that he still needs time to learn and develop. When he was coming up that time, that he needs
Yeah,
time to
Buffering Joe,
learn
yeah.
and develop. But Eguavon was like, no, I'm ready. I'll go and take the under 21 coach, blah 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 blah. He doesn't listen. He's too stubborn. Look, you played one of the best games we've seen against Egypt, and then you flip the next game. You change again the next game. What are you doing that for?
Oh no, bro. That guy, you see that Iguain, right? That me, I will keep on saying that last Afcon. Iguain was just Multi Simon and vibes. That was just the truth. If you watch Chelsea, if you watch Nigerian games that time, you know this guy was the joker. Multi Simon was the joker. That was why against Tunisia. What did they do? They double team. They double team Multi Simon.
Yeah,
And
they
he
just
couldn't do anything.
exactly. They
He
just
couldn't
double
do
on our.
anything.
They
He
just
couldn't do
doubled on
anything.
our what do you call
Yeah,
it, on our
they doubled on
wingers.
you see, he gets. And
They
once
just double. They just doubled on our wingers, and that was it. The
yeah,
game was over. That
the
was
game was
it.
over because we didn't even play anything. And the annoying thing was that Tunisia was not even that good in that World Cup. That's even the annoying thing. They were not even that good.
No,
That
it's
Nations Cup, rather.
Egypt. It was Egypt that we beat in the first game that actually got to the final. I
Yeah,
said, look at. I see. You see
yeah.
yourself. See what you've done now. Oh, it was. Oh no, it was.
Lord have mercy. Hopefully, this month we do well because I don't want. I don't
How,
want
how,
to
how,
be
how are you going to do it when you have 20 strikers and no team?
Abdul. I don't want to do it watch along and start cursing. Last World Cup, me and Blue Eyes cost a lot of players. I almost
Who do
killed.
you, okay, I'll be like, who do you have
Me,
now?
left
Who do you,
to me, Sha, left.
Gide, hold on.
Yeah.
Look at your team, okay? All your defenders cannot run. They are old defenders. They cannot turn. Those guys cannot turn. All those Keneto Mewa, all those Awozike, or what's his name? All those
Awazim.
Trust Ekpo. Those guys cannot turn. It's not that they cannot defend. They cannot turn. If a 25-year-old guy moves around them, they can't turn. The waist is already heavy.
It's
They
Steve.
can't
It's
move.
Steve.
You don't
It's
stiff.
Steve.
All of us have played football before now. You just now your eye you could just take the look the player. Your body no go fit twist.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Is it those guys that are going to Uzo is like you just you just like a team. In those days a team wants to play a competition and then they come to your town and then maybe they don't have like a right back and maybe they are playing the game in the secondary school and then they will say, oh, do you guys have one right back? Say, oh, this guy can play right back. Okay, come on, can you play for our team today? That's like Uzo. Like they just went to one secondary school and said, oh, we don't have keeper. Do you have keeper? Okay, oh, Uzo, okay, come on, play. Can you keep? Everybody say, yeah. Okay, come on, keep for us. This guy is garbage. I don't know what this, what's it called? This manager or coach is looking at.
Misha, see, bro, that Nigeria. I'll keep on saying Nigeria. We have the talent in that squad. If that NFF is actually if NFF was actually a serious FA, right? When this guy left, when they fired, I think they should have left Ura if the replacement was going to be a Guavon. I still believe Ura would have taken us to that World Cup. I still believe he was taking us to that World Cup, right? But okay, with that being said, I think after they fired Ura, I think they should have gone for that French guy, that French coach, Avi Reynard.
They don't have his
That
money now. You know the guy. You know
Oga,
the guy. You
Oga,
know the guys. You know the
Oga, we
guys
have the
build his
money.
profile.
That NFF is too corrupt. We have the
No,
money.
the
Guys,
guy, the guy has built his profile now. It's not like you are looking at that guy like 10 years ago when he first arrived on the scene. The guy has built his profile now. The guy will ask you for mansion, 4 cars, 3 maid, whatever,
Wait,
whatever.
for real?
2 months salary up front, blah 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 blah.
hopefully, we bought this way, and we have, and hopefully we'll see the African Footballer of the Year on the pitch. This is gonna be his first African Nations Cup as a player, so hopefully he does play well, guys.
For me, Sha, because that Reynard, right? You guys know he wants to Afcon.
Avi Renard, yes,
Yeah,
he
he
won
won, he
with
won, he won
Zambia
one
and
with
Ivory
Zambia.
Coast,
Zambia and Ivory Coast. He won one with Zambia and one with Ivory Coast. The guy is a good. He's obviously a good coach. And someone that knows African football in and out like that, you break the bank for him. We have the money.
Yeah,
I don't want you to say we don't get it. We have the money.
yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's
It's
just
not big.
that
That is
for me,
that
Sha,
is that
for me, Sha,
is that is what I mean by
for
that.
me, I would
No, no,
like
no,
they need to disband that FA. There are some people that shouldn't be in that FA anymore.
no.
Because
I agree with you.
how can a whole Nigeria be struggling to be paying coaches? It is unheard of. Struggling to pay coaches.
I agree with you. That's why I
Hold
said.
on. I'm sorry. Let me just get this mind. Let me make this one last point. When we were looking for a coach to replace what's his name? Amadou Chouad in 2010, before that World Cup, 2010 World Cup, right? Do you know they said before they went for Ghana back? You know do you guys know they approach Ericsson? You guys know Ericsson, right?
No,
Hello?
Sven.
Do you guys know Ericsson?
Yes,
Yeah.
Ben Erickson, yes,
Chef Gon Ericsson.
yes, Ben Erickson.
You know, they said Ericsson said they approached him, and Ericsson said he was actually going to take that Nigerian team. He said because the team was really talented, that he was really looking forward to take, that he was going to be the coach. So Ericsson now said something really disgusting, and they said what happened. He said why they were negotiating for the wages and everything. They said Ericsson said one of the NFF officials told him that okay. Globacom is the one paying you the money, but when they pay you, you have to give us our own share. That was why Ericsson turned down the job, and Ericsson wants to take Ivory Coast to the World Cup. Can you imagine? That kind of rubbish? You are negotiating for a coach. You are trying to get your own share. That's just crazy, man. That Nigeria, man. I saw that country. Those people in the NFF, they are the ones running that country. They are the people. How can you try to employ a coach and you're trying to get your own share from
Guys, peace out, guys. God bless. Stay safe. We'll see the
Fiwasi backstage, man.
Okay. Nigeria, I beg, no fuck up. I won't do this for Afcon. Blue Eyes, when they start playing, it's 2024. Nigeria must not fuck us up. I beg. The amount of money they're going to spend for this Nations Cup, I have no comment there. I beg Nigeria. I should I doubt my Joe.